technically they had to come up here because what she said was
She called it.
they just need someone to come. She was wanting a cop to come up here to patrol the area. The dispatcher wouldn't say exactly what for. So she wasn't, I'm going to call her she in parentheses. She didn't say exactly what it was for. And
Hey, Tampa Boys and TNT Adventures, how are y'all tonight?
so I was
Don't
good with it.
you?
But I told her, I said, look, I've rode the ATV down this road for 38 years. So here I go. I get on my phone and I start texting all my neighbors. I start pounding the shit out of that thing. Everybody's like, wasn't me. So I went down the road to the end and then back up the other side. And I said, that's the only person who's left. At first, I thought it was a neighbor up the road up here. And I text her. And she drove up here in 15 minutes, didn't she?
Yeah.
She came to the house to talk to us, and she said, it wasn't me. I've not even been home. And then later that night, Daryl said, no, it wasn't her because she's not been at home. And so we know who it was. The only thing I'm going to say is her doctor better start doing pill counts. That's all I'm saying.
So okay, so you were pissed on Facebook. I stopped reading your posts because there were too many words, and I just wasn't.
All the neighbors down the road are pissed right now. Let's just say it's not quiet here right now.
It's just
So, don't you guys live in the middle of nowhere though? Like, isn't that like the biggest crime that like you guys have? Like, you don't have crime. Like, that's the biggest thing that's happening.
I mean, we do have crime, but the thing is, the law doesn't have to control it. It's that they're not afraid
what
of
goes on in the middle
police
of
presence. They're afraid of other people killing the criminals is the problem. And that's why I'm saying I'm trying to keep everything low.
What happens over there? Like, people steal cows? Like, I don't think you guys have crime up down there.
Mm-hmm. No, we don't have a lot of crime up here. Hardly any at all.
Not like we do. Oh, ugh. You want to see crime?
There's hardly any crime at all in all of it. No.
We're on Dateline.
Yeah,
my whole point is
rainbows
I could see it
and
if I was riding at 2 a.m., if I was riding recklessly, if I was riding like the other person down here, riding on two wheels, and if I was tearing other people's property up or tearing the road itself up, but I'm not.
Tampa's, you got a two-stroke go-kart we can borrow for about 2 weeks. We got some idiot up here calling the cops on us. So a little two-stroke go-kart or something other will really piss them off, I reckon. So.
No, we need one without a muffler.
Oh, for the viewers at home, Delissa was telling a story about how she got the cops called on her and she was pissed off about it.
Okay, should I start over for everybody?
No, I think they got the point.
It's not the first time, so.
I mean, it's not. I mean, they've come up here and they've laughed about it. It's basically the deputies just laugh. I mean, I'm a 47-year-old, 270-pound woman on a four-wheeler. Hello, come on now. It's not like I'm a 27-year-old, 100-pound kid.
Nor are you somebody that's going to be like causing a lot of trouble or crime.
No.
Okay,
what
but
crime are you going to be caught? Like what are you going to be causing the state by driving that ATV down there? You know what I mean?
People always see the bad in things, but I can promise y'all one thing: when it snows and people can't get out of their driveways, who are the first fucking ones they call to come get them out? Us.
Daryl.
They start calling everyone with the four-wheelers to dig their driveways out, and guess what? I done made a pact with everybody down this road. When it snows this year, we're not plowing any snow. We're not dragging any trees out of the road. We're not getting anybody unstuck that is stuck unless it's specific people that we know. And then I'll say, okay, yeah, let's help them get unstuck.
Damn, trouble in paradise. This is juicy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get a blues harmonica.
TNT Adventures. Yeah, y'all bring the e-bikes down, and we'll hook up some big speakers on the back of y'all so we can piss them off. Use that to piss them off as to go past too. So.
I mean, but my whole point is, what am I hurting? That's what I want to know.
They're just wasting resources. Whoever's calling the cops on you is wasting valuable resources and taxpayer dollars.
Yes.
For a woman riding an ATV 2 feet down the street, like who is she harming? Nobody. Like What is she doing? Absolutely nothing.
I'm not hurting anything. I mean, right now I've actually got a
Whoever's
sprayer
narking on you, whoever's narking on you isn't having any fun, and they're miserable. That's who.
Yeah.
They're miserable.
And that's why I'm not stopping, because they're just trying to bring me to their level of unhappiness. And it's not happening. I've been doing this for 38 years. I'm not stopping. Until the day I can no longer ride, I'm not stopping. I'm sorry. That's just the way it's going to be.
I mean, like I said, it's less than 2/10 of a mile that we got to ride on the highway.
It's not a highway.
And
it's a one-lane side
It's a one-lane secondary road. I mean,
well, they didn't call on you, Daryl. It's a Honda thing. You know, we got to call if it's a Honda.
Well, I was right. When you come down the road, I was out there cutting grass. So, I mean, if I was closer, I could throw some rocks at him.
I mean, I see in Hartford, I see the kids on the ATVs. Like all these people are riding through the streets in the ATVs, doing wheelies and like going back like wrong way in traffic and causing all sorts of trouble. But you're not doing any of that stuff.
Hey, Bama Mudboar, how are you tonight?
Well, that's even illegal on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Bama?
Yeah. I'm
Where's Alice?
Alice sitting over here listening to the Lisa's phone vibrate or something.
Oh. Thank you, Alice.
How's everybody doing this evening?
Hey, Alice.
There's your card. Listen.
Hey. You can't celebrate early. Your birthday's not for another week. You put that shit down.
Alice gave me a card.
Oh,
Alice
good.
bought him a card with her allowance milk. Didn't you?
The sweet sound of silence coming from Matt.
Oh.
That's right. What are you going to do? What are you going to say? Nothing, because you stand and catch and talk.
There's Mr. Hollermoto. How are you, sir?
What's up, Holler?
Goddamn fucking took you, Jesus Christ, long enough. I've been sitting there for 7 fucking minutes.
Damn, you suck.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the YouTube side trying to make sure I had I was getting all the comments.
Hi, everybody.
He had to yell at somebody. I don't see anybody on the road.
Yeah, he ain't got quite enough traffic right this minute. So.
Well, no, because Daryl didn't let me in. He done missed all the good shit.
Pollard was my neighbor. He would be the one out here at 2 a.m. on the Yamaha Banshee going wide fucking open. I'd kiss him.
Oh, well, yeah.
So happy I'd kiss him.
Fuck them neighbors. I don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. I'm not that neighbor.
It was me. You know what? It was me. I was a neighbor. I called the cops.
I'm going to take a screenshot of my road right now so everybody knows. Well, let's say if you're facing a Walmart, if you're looking dead on facing Walmart, half the width of the Walmart is what I ride.
Well, no. Anybody that watched it has ever watched one of our videos has seen what little piece of road we had to ride on to get to the end of the state maintained part.
Well, I'm putting a picture on Instagram right now.
Wait. Just stop. So you're telling me someone called the cops because you rode on that stretch of roadway?
Yes.
They can suck my cock.
That's what.
Hey, Tyler, I called down the sheriff's department. I told them it was me. I said, I'm at 4103 Pike's Place. I said it was me. And I've been doing this for 38 years, and I'm not stopping now. She didn't know what to say. She was like, didn't she? I recorded it. I recorded it with a camera.
I mean, I got a Taco Bell fart ready for him to suck out of my ass.
Beautiful.
When's your graduation, Orvis? Orvis.
He said he had another quarter there, Matt.
Oh.
Well, that's Matt changing the subject.
I don't know.
Before I forgot.
I can't hear a word what Matt's saying, but I actually really like this. Everybody else it's like I can see his mouth moving, but I just can't hear what he's saying. Oh, now I can't see him either. Even better. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hey, hello, Mr. G. 1965. How are you tonight, sir?
Come on, dude. You've been in front of me for a while now. It's time to move.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now?
A stupid red card in front of you.
I guess
Put
you
the
can.
bumper. Put the bumper to him, Howler. Put the bumper to him.
You hear me, Daryl?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
I actually legitimately can't hear you.
That's actually a really good looking truck.
Well, clean the damn peanut butter out of yours, sir.
Hold on. I'm gonna leave and re-enter. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
it's one of you. It's either him or it's Matt, one or the other.
yeah,
Matt, can you hear me? Right?
Yeah, we can hear all of y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one that matters. So
It's
shit, Matt left
you.
where he can hear me say that. Damn it.
He's just here to come back now. Baby, come back.
All right, on Instagram, there is a picture of where I ride. At the very tip of the red line, at the top is our house. Very end is where the in-state maintenance sign ends and their private property begins.
What are you talking about?
Oh man.
None of your business. If you was here 5 seconds ago, you'd know.
She just pulled the 30-second rule on you. It's time to take 30 seconds. Fuck off. That's bullshit, man. You know what I would say? I would tell her you're not her friend no more.
I can't believe someone actually wasted like their time to call the cops on you. That's so fucking stupid.
I mean, that's today's society. It's like everybody just wants to get somebody else in trouble for something.
That's right.
Like all them
Wasting
fucking-
valuable tax dollars. And now, granted, they live in the middle of absolute nowhere. Nothing happens over there.
Yeah, I mean,
That's,
the cops
like,
ain't
the
got
most
nothing to
action
do
they've
except
had.
for cleaning coon off the damn roadway.
That's right.
You know.
Speaking of which, what's Orvis's address? I need to call somebody.
You don't know my address. You lost my address. You don't know my address.
I've got it right here, buddy.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I've got it right here in
You're
this
so
little
dumb.
book.
You're so lame. You write stuff down.
What, you want to race me, dude?
Uh-oh, we're race ball.
I'll put him on full screen. I want to see this on full screen.
Mark is being the best man he can. He's improving.
Hey, send me Orvis's address too, so I can send him dick pics.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say?
Couple of hairy starfish pics.
Nice.
Hello,
Favorite.
Trucker's Life. How are you tonight?
Take the graduation card out of the collar. Mail it to him.
Now, what I was asking a while ago, can you hear me now, Orvis?
Yeah, now I can. I legitimately couldn't hear you before. I wasn't going around.
That's StreamYards for you.
Yeah. But I can
was
hear
asking-
everybody else.
You've got another quarter to go in school?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm done with all like the tests and shit. I just have to I'm working now basically.
There's the address, Chocolate
So-
Town, PA.
I'll be doing like day night rotations. Like I'll be doing 12. So either I'll do like 11 to 11 or like 7P, 7A, 7A, 7P. Really just depends on what I get stuck at.
Oh, are they gonna make a special place for your nap time or something? Or
No, they're not.
He just,
No, they're
he
not.
just,
So while you're dreaming about me, I'm gonna be freaking saving lives.
he just pick him a empty room and go in there and snooze.
Yeah, my
Yeah, don't
coffee intake is gonna go up exponentially. So yeah, right now.
don't sneak into the ER room and lay down.
Sneak in. I might be in there.
Not the ER, the surgery room. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Thought that wasn't supposed to come out.
Well,
It's kind
maybe.
of hard to sneak in there.
Well, Well, maybe they'll get sent into the facelift or something of the part of the hospital to work. He'll
Didn't you see Matt
he,
had
he can get in there they do the plastic surgery, and he come back out looking.
Yeah, I actually need my boobs done, so I'm gonna be doing that for a little bit.
Your boobs on.
My boobs done, yeah. Getting a boob job. Yep. The judgment-free zone. Nah, fuck that. Lordy.
Oh.
So, Daryl, how many beers have we had tonight? Over on.
I'm up to 2.
You're up to 2? All right, so you're on 4 on normal people scale.
No, I'm on 2.
No, you're on 4 because whatever you have, we multiply by 2. He's got 4.
I'm a beer broker.
I'm a cheap drunk. I'll admit that.
Yeah, exactly. So
all I need to know is, Delisa, do you have the bourbon head?
We're out.
Okay.
Oh no, that's some big boy stuff. You don't do that.
No, he's done it.
No, he doesn't. Kick his ass if he does.
I did it one time.
Sprinkler system.
Look at that sunset.
That's
It's
like,
dark
man,
as hell over here.
and plus I'm like,
Dark here too, see?
yeah, I'm like 10 minutes early to work, so I'm like, let's just stop real fast.
Where's Holler taking us?
To work.
Got a sunset going on.
And he's going to work.
That's pretty.
And he don't even have the traffic he had last Sunday night to go fuss about. So.
Right now. So you can see all the burnout marks all over the roads. And
Nice.
yeah, they're like all
Where
over.
that could be from?
It's where all the fuck people drag. It's where I don't drag race down here. Too many people died in car wrecks and too many people's got shot down. I don't drag race down here. I just got to go this way to work and try not to get shot.
It's a good idea. Generally a good idea.
That's the Mustang graveyard. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Nah, he made those noises. He was practicing those noises. He made those noises himself.
What we do? We done lost the Orvis again.
Yeah, he pushed the wrong button.
Oh, is that
There it is.
I did.
Drops itself out.
I meant to press chat, but I pressed leave by mistake. I'm dumb. I got big stuffy fingers.
Yeah, that's so. Is you mostly getting clinical time now, Orvis? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so I'm done with like book work. Like this whole past year I've been like taking tests and like studying and doing all that crap, but I'm done with all that crap now. And
Hands-on
our focus
now.
is well no, I've been hands on the entire time, but the final semester is all hands on.
So
Which is nice because
that
I'm
work
over all the tests.
so that work in the street corner now, you finally learned something. Like, I mean,
Make good money doing
using
it.
both hands, you keeping both hands on it now.
I don't like to kiss and tell, so I'm not gonna speak my ways. But we make good money though. It's all about the hustle, man. You gotta make good money.
worth it? But you also $20 is $20.
$20 is $20. Shit, you know how much Taco Bell you can get for $20?
A lot.
You can get a lot of Taco Bell. Those fuckers changed the menu recently, and I'm not happy with them.
Dude, it's been so long since I ate Taco Bell. Ugh.
Dude, I loved. Don't even get me started. I love Taco Bell.
I like their nachos. Nacho Supreme.
I usually get the Nacho Bel Grande.
Yeah.
Well, our tacos mixed in with Kentucky Fried Chicken, so you don't know which one gets the most grease.
Oh, dude,
They're both in
I
the
haven't
same.
had that in so long.
They're both in the same building, so
Yeah. One of our Taco Bells is like that, and then the other Taco Bell isn't.
All of our Taco Bells are Pizza Huts.
Yeah, we haven't had any of those in a while. They all switched over to KFC here.
our damn Pizza Hut, they got too damn stupid with the prices, and so they had to close down here.
Yeah, they're closing here too.
I mean, hell,
That's what
it-
had that $50
I mean, we went down and got one large pizza, and I had a beer, and Delisa had tea, and it cost us over $50 that night. Just
How much freaking beer did you drink, dude?
one.
That's
Wow.
$10 right there.
Man, you got finessed, bro. That's
you
an expensive beer.
Yeah, I mean, that's why why they finally shut down because nobody could afford their freaking ass in here.
You paid $50 for a sweet tea, a beer, and a large pizza.
Yes, a three topping pizza.
Man, you suck, dude.
Well,
Man,
the tea was probably $2.50. Beer
The
probably
beer was like $5
$8. No, I'd say it's $7 or $8
at a
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Probably.
what I'm thinking is it's
Bottled
like
beer,
Harley.
$5.
What I'm thinking is it's like Harley Davidson. You went to Pizza Hut, you paid $50 for a beer and got a free pizza and sweet tea with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like when I go to Harley and buy a $15,000 shirt and get a free Harley with it.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I got 3 shirts and I didn't buy a Harley.
Well,
Gotta love
Delisa actually got a free Harley Davidson T-shirt from
Yeah, I got
someone.
one for free. Enter a contest.
Alamoto.
Somebody send me some wheels. I'm tired of looking at them ugly motherfuckers.
Yeah, you gotta get new wheels, bud.
But I ain't buying none either. I'm a cheap ass. They fuck tires, man. They don't look like much. They look like cheapies, but they grip like hell. Oh, well, time to go to
Is that
work.
the ones that come on them?
That's the one that came with this. That ain't even the right wheels for this truck. Different wheels actually came on it because it's the Florida edition Silverado. Well, that's only 2-wheel drive truck, and it sits up really high. It's got like a raised suspension on it, and it's supposed to have really big chrome wheels with it. But the people that owned it, when it was got it repoed, and they knew it was getting repoed, so they took the stock wheels off and put these cheapies on it.
Yeah.
So they could sell the wheels.
Did yours just get sick? No.
Well, all you got to do is
Had to
go
grab
out
this.
to the street corner to holler and tell them what you want, and they get them for a 5-finger discount. I mean,
That ain't no shit. Everybody's like, well, just get some new wheels. You know, I don't want to go through the hassle of getting my shit reprogrammed for the new wheel sensors.
yeah.
That's just expensive. You gotta go to the dealership for that.
Yeah, that's why when I get my tires rotated, I usually just I let them change the damn oil on that truck I got out there now. So I don't know, Mr. Sab Crazy. How are you tonight, sir?
Shit, I just realized I'm a half hour early to work. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Get that coffee started.
Wait a minute.
No, it's hot though, dude. It's 86 degrees right now.
Hey, Mr. Stoker at 1984. How are you tonight, sir?
But I guess I should still. What the hell? Come on now. I just realized I need to flip that over.
Yeah, Sab, I seen that. Looks like the two y'all definitely trying to burn down the whole state out there.
Oh yeah, California is so fucked, dude.
California. I mean, y'all just need to send them fires on up to Portland and get it over with, so they ain't got nothing else to fight over up there.
Yeah, they quit fucking tearing shit up.
Orbis looks like he's over there watching Pornhub.
He might be.
Done killed him. Done run him off.
I'm on my phone. I can't. It'll kick me.
Man, I can't believe it's Sunday already.
Yeah. I'm glad you're having fun.
It's just.
You got to start tomorrow, Orvis?
Yeah. We have like these, I don't know, we have these like leadership seminar things where people come talk to us about empowerment in the workplace and being a leader, not a follower.
And no sexual harassment.
Right. We don't like that at all.
No sexual harassment at the gynecologist's office.
No, we're done with that crap. I put that shit in the past. No more vaginas, no more babies, no more little teeny tiny humans. We're done with that shit. No crazy people. We're done with all that.
Well, if they stick you in the ER, you don't have a choice.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
They're gonna stick him in there with the proctologist.
You know what? If I was 10 years younger, if we were 10 years younger now, talking to Orvis, and I got pregnant again, he'd come stay with us. And then when I went into labor, he would go with us to Roanoke, which would be an hour drive, because he'd be delivering a baby on the way.
Dude, all I can say about childbirth is that it is so insane.
We're
being recorded. I'm very careful with my word choice here.
let me go get the call.
If any of you fathers have actually seen the birth of your children, like actually like seen the process and how it works when the kid comes out, but it is wild.
Daryl did with her with me when I had Darren.
I've seen a C-section.
Yeah, well, that's what happened to me when I was. Remember the story I was telling you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a C-section.
Well, let's see. What is it? The lower GI. He's gonna get him a job in a GI office, proctologist's office.
Well, when we went through,
he is to be the one that feeds the water hose up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what's funny is I actually have a ton of GI issues. So, like that was always no shit. Like that was the stuff that in school, like that was the stuff that I knew the best because like I was like, oh fuck, I have that too. I got that.
Well, Mr. Holler, if you about aggravated with Harley. What kind of bike is you thinking about next time?
A Honda.
I'll go get my dream bike, get a Ducati Dival.
Ducati.
But that's a $25,000 bike, so
That's my dream bike
I
too.
hear
So
that
I'd love to
Jester's
have one of those.
got what? So many 2,500,000 pennies. Jester can get it for you.
GS Jester. Bad thing about it, when I get into it, it's like, okay, I could go buy my dream bike, my Ducati dream bike. It's 168, 170 horsepower, 172 miles per hour cruiser. I mean, that's what it is. But
Yeah.
I can go get a fucking H2 and go be fast. I mean, I'm not done. I say I'm done with Harley. I will never buy a Harley brand or from a dealership ever again. I will buy them with cash, individuals. Fuck Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
I've watched them fuck over people.
Well, I mean, it looks like to me it's crazy just to watch and see some of the bills people's had went to the Harley Davidson shop and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I mean, still good bikes. It's still quality bikes. It's just the financing, the way service, shit like that. They just fuck it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean,
What?
It's like
they're just overpriced, to be completely honest.
the word people says is, Harley Davidson will finance anybody. They'll give anybody a bike, but they'll also fuck you over. And I heard
Yeah.
Credit World could go get a Harley, but he's going to end up paying, double or triple for that bike.
You know, it's funny when I first bought my bike, they were throwing all this like finance stuff at me. I was only like 22
So that
at
was
the
last
time. No, yeah, it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. But I was like, no, I want to pay. I was like, I want to pay cash, and they're like, oh, but if you finance it, you really don't have to worry about it, and like yada yada
Right.
yada. And I'm like, did you not? Did I fucking stutter? Like I'm paying cash. Like
Right.
the bike is $6,000. I got 6.5. Like I'm buying it cash. Like there's nothing you can tell me. You can't really tell me otherwise.
well, that you want to piss off a dealer nowadays. Walk in and tell them you got cash. You don't tell them you got cash until everything's
Yeah, I see. That's exactly what my buddy told me. And I
sealed,
waited
and
until the
delivered.
very end. I pissed them off too because I bought one of the cheapest bikes they had. They wanted more money out of me, but I bought a fucking Sportster, so
Right, yeah.
that really pissed them off. They're like, "Oh, okay."
If you come in and pay cash for something, so if you go into like a Ferrari dealership and pay $120,000 cash for a Ferrari, then that salesman loves you because he immediately gets 20% of that.
Yeah. But nowadays they're so much into financing. You can tell them you already got financing set up, and then some bitches are still gonna run your credit through 15 different banks, and each one of them counts as a credit check. So it screws up your credit score regardless. So
Yeah, but I saw something on Credit Karma that they're going to stop doing that.
They need to stop doing that because if you're at the same location and they send your credit check your credit at 15 different places, it shouldn't count against you on watching your credit score drop because they run you down credit 15 fucking times.
Well, when I bought last year, I already had my shit set up when I went to buy them. So I went in there. Yeah, I'm going to Capital One, and here you go. Bam. And them guys, they didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
They both dealerships. I bought both my pickups from 2 different dealerships, but they both dealt with Capital One auto financing.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any issues with them at all. They didn't try to talk me out of it. They didn't do anything. It's like I walked in knowing what I was gonna do before I walked through the door, and they didn't argue with me or fight with me or nothing.
Well, I mean, I already had mine set up through the damn credit union and all this stuff. You know, I know about what I could afford to buy and all that stuff. And they turn around, and I mean, they done had me. They told me just call them up and let them know. Well, these damn salesmen, of course, they still had to run my damn credit. I said, look, I said, all you got to do is call the credit union.
Yeah.
The credit union is one of y'all is one y'all check. So it's already been checked through the damn credit union. Just go on and send them the paperwork.
Right.
No, they still got the paper. It still went through 15 different places. And I mean, because I try to keep all my banking at one damn place.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a good idea.
And it just kind of they pissed me off so damn much on this last truck out here. I mean,
Okay. I'm not saying who, but someone messaged me on Instagram and said that what I should do is ask all Harley riders here in Pulaski to come up here to the house. That was nice, wasn't it?
all straight pipe bikes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, just saying.
Especially, I know there's louder bikes than mine out there, but mine's pretty fucking loud with straight pipe.
That's right. That's how you got to do it, man.
Can you imagine they
Piss your
fill this
neighbors off.
whole damn street up?
And then when the cops come up here, just tell them we're having a protest.
Hey, that's a good idea. Protesting.
We're
No.
just having,
Yeah,
having
Melissa's gonna be
a
joining those protests soon. She's gonna be joining those protests soon. You'll see her on
You're
the
having
picket lines.
No, just tell them you're having a charity ride.
yeah.
There
I
you go.
can see if Holler was
Yeah,
our
there
neighbor,
ain't no way they'd
he
fuck
would
with
be
you.
the
You said
first
you
one
said
out
figure
there
out.
on his Harley, ripping it wide open, riding by and saying, "Fuck you, fuck you."
Matt, you just had to fucking say it. Go get that coffee made. God damn it. Now I gotta make
My coffee machine died last night. I'm
No.
using a little.
Oh,
Yeah, I
dang.
had to go get one out of the
Uh-oh.
camper and use it.
The
It's
fuck
not
is
as
going on
fast.
over here?
That doesn't mean
So,
that's the reason to keep the camper, Matt. Let's make that clear.
There's no coffee pot in the camper now, Daryl. So
I
I
don't drink coffee
You got a Jeep, you got a camper, you got a pool. Jeez.
He's selling the Jeep and the camper. We got to figure out what he's going to use the money on. I've made a
Well, I know he's
suggestion.
selling the Jeep because he's giving me the Jeep.
He's gonna buy Orvis a graduation present.
That's right. That's my fucking graduation present.
One of
Give
them
me
real
a Jeep.
dolls, one of them blow up dolls.
yeah,
Matt,
there
did
you
ride
go.
your four-wheeler this weekend?
No, I ain't rode anything.
Yeah, Mr. Peaches. We get that many Harleys together, we have a road, we have a oil slick down through here, and have to.
Who the fuck said that?
No.
She got an oil slick across her face.
Oh. Peaches, dare him say "do it" in all capital letters.
She'll be here in a minute.
Yeah,
She'll have something to
walk
say.
there.
Well, I'm waiting on the fuck you.
Yep, that'll be coming.
I'm going to get her to send me a video clip of that, and I'm going to put it on my
She ain't gonna show
phone.
up. She ain't gonna say shit. She's gonna sit there in the side chat and run her mouth.
I'll shut down your inbox. I promise you that. Let me tell you something right now.
You'll be the meme of the week now.
Uh-oh.
When am I not the meme of the week with her?
There it is.
What's up, Father?
What's up, Peaches?
I'm here. You know, I I ain't seen it in the side chat, so what?
We'll say something now then. You got something to say?
Your oil leaking son of a bitch bike. Yeah,
Except my Harley don't leak.
debatable.
Getting
Shut
Peaches.
up with your fucking
But-
debatable bullshit.
But the sad part about it, Peaches, his last video, he said all that about the Harleys. Except for the oil part, I mean.
Would anybody like a peach breath mint? It's getting deep in here.
Love you, Peaches.
Let it hard.
For talking shit on my bike.
She hopped in immediately.
Before I put a slimer across your face.
I'll be right back.
Orvis knows what I meant.
Give her a bite. She don't have any more ducks.
There you go, Matt.
I see you.
Oh,
That's
hell
his
yeah.
coffee.
It's the only way to go.
Dude, this shit still makes. I'm still tired as fuck every time I drink this shit.
Yeah,
Don't really.
because you're a crazy piece of shit like me and you drink too much coffee.
Exactly. Like it's gonna take a lot for coffee, caffeine, really to work on me. But if I drink an energy drink, I can feel my heart trying to jump out of my chest, and I'm trying to.
Oh, no, that shit doesn't do anything for me either.
Makes your blood thick.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is false advertisement. Angel soft toilet paper is not foreplay.
Did you just finger yourself?
No.
Angel Soft, you
but I
gotta
can
get
tell
the
the
you
difference.
gotta
I
get
can
the
tell
Charmin
which one it is.
Ultra. What are you doing?
Quilted Northern. That's the best toilet paper. That is true foreplay.
Think about that.
You gotta get the one with the
Quilted.
little,
By the
you gotta get the
machine.
one with the little bears on it.
Get the quilted kind. They've got little tiny people in there sewing, putting quilted.
Oh, so
Promotion.
Matt wants to get on me about toilet paper. I know what he'll get in the
No,
damn
hey,
closet.
move that camera down a little bit. I don't.
Oh,
I don't
you
give
mean
a shit
down
about
here?
that. Yeah, I don't give a shit about the sticker.
Still the only stickers in my toolbox, people. But then, yeah, those are in there too. She made me put the. Wait a minute. Hang on.
Was he doing?
No.
Okay. She made me put those up.
Yeah.
Does everybody come and borrow your tools all the time?
Hell no. The day shift guys, until we started working overtime again, they never got to see inside my toolbox since I'm already gone before they get here. Now they get here like 5:30 in the morning, so my toolbox is wide open. The other day I come walking in and there's 6 of them standing around staring inside my fucking toolbox.
Like little
Like-
leeches.
I'm like, hey, you gonna beat one off? You're gonna get the fuck out of my way. Is that your girl? Wouldn't be pictures up there if she wasn't.
Well, Peaches said, yeah, we believe that a woman actually telling you what to do. And you listen.
I listen to her sometimes.
Yeah. He's got to learn the magic words, Matt.
Yeah.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Oh no. There won't never be any of that.
Wait a minute now. He's kept this one around for what? I know for a couple years now. I mean, so
I kept her under the radar for 3 years. So, but yeah, we've been together 4 years.
well, that's what I said. I know. I
I
said.
radar for 3.
I know you said for. I know it was at least a couple years. So he must be done learning those magic words by now. So.
No. She wants me to learn those words. She wants to get that old ring on that finger, and it's like, look, I was married for 23 years. I don't think I'm ever going to do that again.
Oh God, here's this Facebook thing that one of my friends invited me to play.
Oh my
My
God!
wife heard.
Played at your funeral.
My wife heard me say yes, dear, and she come see who I was talking to.
Oh my God. No.
Hey, Prairie Boy, how are you tonight, sir?
See if I needed to get the pan out.
Yeah, get him anyway.
Get him.
Tell her to get her ass in here. She's stuck up.
She can't hear you. She can't
He's
hear
got-
you.
What's her phone number? I'll call her.
He's got.
Yeah, that's what Matt needs. Y'all having phone numbers.
Yeah.
Well, we got Matt's phone number. We just need his wife's.
I could find it very easy.
All right.
Give me a few minutes.
Come on, Coffee, hurry up.
Alice, would you stop, please?
Yeah.
I'm not tired of hearing that motherfucker, right?
Hey, how's she doing? Delissa,
Who,
how's she
Alice?
doing? Yeah, how's she doing?
She's doing good.
Lacey.
Tonight was her last bone. She don't get any more after this. I did.
Orvis, you don't follow me on Instagram, do you?
I don't think I do. Let's change that.
Here's Orvis's girlfriend.
Oh man, that's my girl. How's my girl doing? How we doing, Lacey? Oh, she's like, fuck
She's
that.
afraid
I'm
I'm-
out of here.
Yeah, she's afraid I'm gonna drop her if I don't
Eat
hold her
him.
like that.
Eat him. Eat him.
Even the dog don't like Matt. I mean,
I know it.
Yeah, well, they say dogs are really smart. They're good judge. They're good. They judge character very good.
No.
I do.
Jill's in the kitchen. She don't want nothing to do with me.
Well, it's like most women in Hawaii. You know that picture in the back, he's like flailing about.
It's hanging.
Waiting for it to fall.
Are you talking about Matt?
Yeah, that stupid picture. This stupid picture behind him. He keeps like moving around.
he's Mr. International now. Though he was on Ice Spike the other night, and his head's still kind of swole. It won't fit in the headset too good anymore.
It's like
So
reading.
how many- how
Have a
many-
good night, Mrs. Peaches.
All right, Miss Peaches. How many questions do you think you will get Matt when the strippers show up?
When the
Dante,
strippers show up.
No, when all them shirts show up.
Oh. The shirts show up.
All right, Filthy. Have a good night.
Have a good night, man.
Anybody wear an extra large shirt? I'm gonna have several of them.
How come he's not coming on a panel?
He's probably at work.
Uh-oh. Shut it down.
Hello, Mr. Wheels. How are you tonight, sir?
What y'all doing tonight?
How are you doing tonight? You about to get?
I'm
Bitch.
doing all right. I'm,
How's your knee?
what?
Oh, wait.
Is this for taking a shit? You taking a shit? What up?
Well, I mean, all I can. Prairie Boy always teases me about having just my eyes and all.
That's
on,
right.
'cause
That's why I came in and I was like, "Hey, what's up, y'all?" Like, coming in, trying to just pop into the hangout.
All right, well, time to go to work.
Yeah, I'm
Back to
gonna head
work.
out too.
Have fun there, Holly.
All right, I'll talk to y'all after a while.
All right.
See
Yeah.
I'm
y'all.
only in here for a minute. I gotta go cook.
All right, later. Orvis, follow me on Instagram.
I did.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
His ass would follow me
Gonna
back.
get a whole lot of
Dad,
dick pics.
come for that ass. You didn't follow me back.
Now, Mr. Wills, how's your leg doing? You about getting ready to start running marathons yet?
Man, you know, it's funny here. Let me show you what the doctor did to me. Hold on, let me move some shit.
I'm gonna head out, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
I told the doctor,
Orvis, have a
don't
good
give me
week.
a face, and this fucker gave me a face. Look at this shit. Where is it? I don't know if you guys can see the face.
Yep.
Where's the face of my knee?
I see the two
He ain't
eyes.
look too happy
Yeah.
either. He looks
Yeah.
fucking miserable. Honey, he looks so sad and shit. I'm gonna draw on him sooner or later when he's all healed. I'm all right.
He kind of looks like he's scared to death because he knows he's hooked up.
Hey, that's why I'm gonna go on the Gixxer on some shorts, and I'm gonna fucking have a camera like collar pointed right at my ball sack. But it's gonna seem mean, and he's gonna be like, "Man, what the fuck?" But no, it's good. You know, my knee's been all right. Look, he's just so fucking sad and miserable. He's like, "What the fuck is going on, guys?" Hey, look, this is me now. Fuck everything. Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Just wanted to come in and tell you guys how fucking miserable I am. Nah, it's cool though. My knee's actually doing really good. I've been lightly getting squats in, pretty much just starting to put pressure on it with like heavy weight and shit like that. So it's been fun.
Oh, that's good. I mean,
If you see this laptop shut, it's because I gotta go in. So it's gonna be like an emergency get out.
Oh, okay.
Just want to let you guys know.
All right. But I mean, I'm glad to see you getting around a lot better. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I ain't got my brace no more. Last week, he was told, he was like, "Hey, take that shit off." He goes, "You don't need to be like Forrest Gump anymore." I was, all right.
Run, Forrest.
Yeah, he did. He was like, "No more Forrest Gump for you." I was like, "Fucking sweet." But he did say when I do go back in, like to ride again, I do have to put it back on. So I'm like, all right, I'll do it.
Well, did you and the unit ever have your wheelchair race down that big hill before y'all? Before, I mean,
but hey, I'm ready when he is.
I've tried. I ain't seen him in a while. So I mean, I see him on Instagram, but I ain't seen him come in our chats in a while. So I just wanted to see whether y'all gonna have.
Just been just taking care of himself, just trying to heal.
Yeah,
kind of like myself. Just took a step back and was like, "Let's focus on some PT." So
yeah, I heard that.
Eunice got a long road ahead of him.
And I became.
Oh yeah.
Hey, and did you guys know I became an accredited teacher without going to school for it? Fucking amazing, and I don't get paid for it. It's crazy. It's the craziest shit ever.
Does that mean you get a discount on your taxes?
Hey, you know what's funny? I even said that. I was like, I'm gonna put this shit on my taxes. Be like, I was a teacher.
Sounds like me.
How's it going, Dante?
Hey, Mr. Dante.
What's up, Dante?
What's up? I'm alive.
Gotta be happy for that, right?
Yeah. I'm just. I'm glad to see you getting along better there, Wheels.
Yeah, I want to get back on a bike, but I was told no the last time I went to the doctor. So.
Well, you don't want to rush it.
No.
What are you talking about, man? You're talking to a man that misses riding.
Well,
I don't think you
do
understand.
Too,
I'm coming from a guy that'll take a street bike to dirt, to ice, to snow.
Yeah, but when that leg don't work and you're going around a slow curve and the car's coming and you drop your bike, you're talking to a man with experience right here.
That's how I fucking ended up this way. Because decided to stick my leg out when I shouldn't have.
See, Matt, what you should do, you should have gripped and ripped.
Yeah, I've been inside
No,
of a
that
car
even
too.
wouldn't save my ass. I did this shit years ago, so now I'm just fixing it, repaired it, and I should have just did it back then, and it probably would have been so bad, but whatever. I got a cool scar with a face out of it.
Yeah, and it looks like you got the damn face scared to death. And you ain't even got on the jigsaw yet.
Real. Kind of a cool story, right?
Yeah.
People go, how'd you get that face on your knee? It's like, you want to find out? Here, let me show you something.
See what you do now is you tattoo a little circle around it, like a little smiley face. But you accentuate you accentuate the miserable fucking smile and accentuate the miserable.
Or what I do is I make his eyeballs and everything, right? But then I make this a joint coming out of a mouth. Fuck yeah. See, I'm fucking smart. They'd be like, what is that? That's a cool fucking tone. That's called scar tone, bitch. And put a little bit of white coming up the top as he's smoking it. And then, like, right up on the corner of it, we'll put Jixer Boy. No.
I don't know what
I'm
I can
happy,
do with
though.
mine because it's got one eye in the shoulder in the front and one eye in the back, and then the mouth smalls down this way.
Well, what you say is you say 50 Cent shot me. That's what you put.
Yeah. Went in here, out here. They had to fix it here.
And then
What happened to your shoulder?
Rotator cuff surgery.
You ever been filleted open like a damn fish? Well, I have.
They were going to do it orthoscopic reason for the hole here and the hole here, but they got in and said they couldn't, so they cut me from here to here.
so
Damn, that's exactly what's on my knee. It's all microscopic from them fucking having the cameras in my knee and shit. And then the long one is where there's a metal bracket that actually holds my ligament up into my knee. It's weird. I don't know. Something like that. And then somewhere behind my kneecap, I've got a nice titanium screw that holds some shit in. So, got a cool knee now.
That ain't gonna be a cool knee when you're older.
it might be pure cold, buddy.
No, I'm talking about I already can dictate the weather with my arm, so we're good there. Now I'm going to be able to do it with my arm and my leg.
Just make it more accurate.
As a rider, you sit there and feel it. You're like, oh shit, this is going to be some fucked up riding from now on, especially when I ride in the cold out here. And it just becomes unbearable.
Well, Matt, with your description of yours, you're gonna need to do a butt crack for yours. So, I mean, your scars.
Have some little arms coming out of the holes over there and spreading like it's coming to spread his fucking shoulder open. And make it little stick figure arms like a little 4-year-old did it, just up until you grab the butthole and then you put an actual butthole that's actually really designed with all the fucking lines and shit. It's like, what the fuck is that? Oh, you know, my kid, this is what he wanted, so I told him to go nuts. And then at the bottom of your scar, you have a pair of nut sacks that just hangs there, so it looks like, you know, when you're bent over and your balls are hanging. And then if you want to get frisky on your shoulder bone right here, you can put like a little red mohawk or some shit. So it's like he's bent over. You can see the mohawk from the back.
I actually know what you
Man,
could
I
do.
should become a tattoo artist.
I actually know what you could do with that. Is who here remembers? Oh, what was fucking? God, this is a long time ago. Cartoon Network After Dark they used to run a show called Ask T McGee. Who remembers that?
No.
No,
No.
I don't remember that one.
Okay.
Do not remember. You know about Rick and Morty? Now that's the shit.
Yeah.
I watched that.
That's some adult comedy right there.
Here.
Fuck the kids. Let's go on space adventures. Drunk as shit. That's an
Hell,
adventure.
Honestly, damn old Bugs Bunny was small whenever I started watching them. I mean,
Elmer Fudd without a gun, you guys. Can y'all imagine?
He's got a plunger now.
Yep.
might as well
All right, well, it's time to go cook.
All right, well,
Time to go cook.
thank you for coming in.
I will see you guys. I'll try to pop back in. I'll try to come back in when I'm done.
Okay.
Dante, Dante's got some new T-shirts, people. If anybody would like to order one or look at them, Dante, drop a link to your Teespring thing over there if you would, sir.
Tell us about it.
Oh, 1 second. Looking for some.
And you don't want me ordering them for you.
I was ready to say.
Oh, you only ordered 2.
2 truckloads.
2 bushels.
Anyway, I'll share this privately. There's the Assy McGee.
Bless you.
Thank you.
For some reason, it don't allow me to open up one that's private like that.
Interesting.
You have a ranch, so you probably can post it in the comments if you want it.
Oh yeah, I can.
But-
Copy. Oh, crap.
I heard, oh crap.
Now, I'll pull it up twice.
Anyway, so there's only 4 watching. I'm one of them. So anyway, that's the Teespring store.
Link
I
that thing.
might start making me some T-shirts. Start a ATV friendly movement now.
AT.
Everybody else is doing this friendly movement stuff.
I do need to get me a dual sport, a little small dual sport, so I can get out here. And whenever they call the cops on me, I can't be riding it. And
Get you a TW200, man.
Yeah. That'll do the trick.
yeah, I think what Honda's got a 250, I think it is.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah. He's the one that shot a gun. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the scar on your shoulder, you can get fucking Nancy McGee put on your
Yeah. I remember who you're talking about.
Yeah. But did you ever found your car yet, Dante?
I'm kind of looking online. I need to go in person. I got a semi appointment Thursday at a dealer. So
Oh,
Got to make appointments now.
well, see the thing. I filled out an online thing last Thursday, and the guy called. And I didn't really want to talk to him right then, so he left a voicemail. And then he texted me. So then I called back. The receptionist said, "Well, he's busy. You can call back." I said, "Nah," or I can have him call you back. I said, "No, I'll call back later." So I just said, "Fuck him." So then he fucking texted me about a couple hours later. Hey, sorry I missed your call. Fuck, I still got the message. Hold
I forgot them Porsche and Lamborghini dealerships.
Oh yeah. I'm going to go buy a fucking Porsche. Yeah, okay. I ride a fucking KLR, Matt. I ride a fucking KLR. Yeah, I'm going to go buy a Porsche.
Did you get the trash out of the shop?
No. You might. It might be that way at a BMW place or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that. He wanted one of them BMW things.
So anyway, he didn't call back that night. He texted me again the next fucking morning. Good morning. This is such and such. Give me a call when you get a chance to complete your application. I'm here till 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Thanks. Gave me the I'm guessing the number to his desk. So I replied back. I tried calling yesterday. You was busy. So then he responded back, call me again. Sorry about that. I don't miss calls. And told the receptionist to make sure you get to me when you do. So then he tried to call the next day and I didn't answer. So then I texted him yesterday. So I'm normally off on Thursdays. How about I just stop by then? So he replied back, sounds good. I'm there 9 to 8. And then I said, what do you need me to bring?
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I got a quasi appointment.
Well, I mean, Matt's dealing with the same kind of dealers I am. They're like vultures. They fall out from the sky if you just drive through the yards.
Yeah, you start hitting little golf carts following you around.
Yeah.
What? What's this about golf carts following you around?
Yeah, the dealer's lot around here. You drive through a lot and there's a golf cart starts following you. I ran one all over a lot one time. He was behind me just trying to keep up, and I just kept going around and around and around.
What was you in your car? Or what was you?
Yeah. They'll get in behind you and follow you around and see what you're looking at. You stop and they've got you.
Well, I cruised through one dealer today on the bike, but most of them they're pretty much closed on Sunday. So
yeah.
I went there to go see this one car in person I seen online. And it ain't fucking there, which it must be another lot they have. I went to go look at it in person and it wasn't there. I'm like, but the fucking website says it's fucking here. You lying assholes.
One of the salesmen or something might be driving it.
I doubt it. I mean, could be, but
I mean, yeah. Usually, whenever that happens, Matt, when they get on the golf cart or they start walking toward me, I just pull up to the service bay and act like I'm getting.
I'm here for service, fucker.
Then I get pissed off because I had to back. Then I back out and I get pissed off because they aggravate me. I just want a window shop.
Let them. What do I tell you? Just keep going. Tell them fuckers to shut the hell up. You're not there.
Just make 4 or 5 laps around the whole lot. See how long they'll follow you.
Now, see here, they don't ride golf carts. See, they walk. They walk here. So, if I go cruising around on the bike and they try to follow me.
Well, just slow down, stop at one, and give them time to get halfway across the lot, and then just pull out.
Just stop behind one of them and just act like you're looking, sitting in the car, just looking at it. By the time he gets there, take off.
Sorry for any salesman that's listening.
Well, no, what I should do is go ahead and throw the kickstand down, get off, leave the bike running, walk around it real quick, and then when he gets about, I don't know, 20 feet away, get back on the bike and
go the other side of the lot and do the same thing.
Hey, Mothman and New Jersey Hedge Cuttings, how are y'all tonight?
I think they would fucking hate me for doing that. Which I know how this conversation is going to go tomorrow or Thursday. He's going to be like, "What you got?" He'll be asking, "Well, which one you driving? What's your trade in?" I'm going to say, "What trade in?"
Yeah.
What trade in?
Well,
I'm gonna say, if you want to trade in, it's gonna have to be towed here.
well, if you got, do you have get some of that JB Weld and get it long enough where it can drive to the car lot?
No, I'll fucking tow it.
Yeah, just wait for one of those sales where they come on TV advertising, push, pull, or drag it on the lot. We'll give you trade in.
How are you, Mr. Nick?
Nah, I'll get them to commit to a fucking trade in. I'll tow it and I'll drop it right there. And then they try to say, "Wait a minute." I'll say, "Nah, it's your fucking problem now."
Hey, ATV, that
Yes.
NJ Lawn and Hedge Gun, it's not fucking New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Well, NJ usually stands for
For
what? In the state?
NJ, Nick Jones.
Okay, yeah, now I understand. I figured
No,
it was you read it. I thought it was I just glanced at it and read it. So
Yeah, but it's not your fault. It's the amount of times you've been smacked over the head with a pan from your wife.
yeah, she's pretty bad about that. But
Yeah.
she's already fussing now because she's had to get the trash, go out there to the shop and get the trash out. So
Yeah, well, that's women's work anyway.
she's liable to wear me out, bring the damn pot in when she comes. So big old with a frying pan.
Yeah. How have you been anyway?
We've been doing pretty good.
I you fucking bastard.
Other than the damn law being called on us, trying to drive 2/10 of a mile down the road to get to our riding area.
Wait, you live out of state limits?
Yeah, they've been calling the damn county cops up here on us every time we leave out.
What have you been doing now?
Just because I ride, it's less than 2/10 of a mile that we wonder how to run the hardtop with these damn ATVs. So they want to. I think it's Lisa's sister over there calling on them. So
I thought you'd been arrested for sniffing car seats again.
no, the only seats, car seats I've been sniffing is mine. So. So how's things going over in your part of the world there?
Shit, mate.
Are you locked down still?
I never listened to the lockdown anyway.
Well, I didn't ask you if you was listening. I said, "Are you locked down?"
It is and it isn't. It all depends which part of the UK that you're in. Because it's like they near enough lifted it in Wales, but like certain parts in England, they brought the local lockdowns in.
Yeah, I don't think they'd listen if they did around here.
No. Well, the only real lockdowns. I don't think we ain't had nobody really locked down a whole lot over here right here no more. So I mean, they make tests. Walmart's making them wear a mask, but I don't go to Walmart anyway. I go to the grocery pickup side where it says pick up your groceries, and I don't even go in the store.
Now, the Guitar Center, we went yesterday. They had a sign on the door, mask required. They had a guy sitting right inside the foyer with a bottle of sanitizer. Wanted to squirt your hands before you walked in. Had the headphones and all that stuff covered where people couldn't put them on.
Said, damn it, I wanted to try this headphone out. You cheap bastards. I can't get to check out my headphones. But
What kind of car are you looking at, Dante?
What I would like to have and what I'm going to end up with is going to be two different things.
That goes for all of us, you know.
yeah.
I don't know. Really, I mean, I'm probably just going to do a car. I'd like to do another SUV or a truck, but I mean, you can't even touch a decent truck with decent miles for less than what I'm wanting to spend.
Oh yeah, trucks are high.
Trucks are crazy. What you playing with there, Nick? Yourself or what?
No, just messing around with some microwave magnets.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell what you was playing with there. I was making sure.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of looking. I mean, because whatever I get, it's going to be it's probably going to be at least 5-year payments. And if I'm going to be something going for 5 years, I don't want to have like 80 or 90,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
So. Because it's going to be pretty much spent within like 2 or 3 years with me, as much as I fucking drive. So
well, around here you're gonna pay you just about what you think you should be paying for a new one for a low miles vehicle.
Yeah. Believe me, I'm seeing that.
Yeah,
I'm seeing that, and I'm actually considering just going fucking new.
The only difference, your payments will probably be cheaper on new, and the only difference is you'll be paying longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've noticed that too. I've looked at stuff because I had one place approve me for $35,000. You know, pre-approval bullshit.
Yeah.
And I told my dad that. My dad goes, "What are you buying?" I said, "I really don't want to spend it all."
Right. Just because you're approved don't mean you got to spend it.
Yeah. You know, and I I want to get something that I can feasibly, because there's a couple other things going on in the background, like life wise. I don't want the payment to be so high that I'm going to be stressing to pay it if something would happen.
Yeah. Well, you also said something the other night about maybe going out on your own. So, I mean, you would kind of have some way of hauling your equipment around too. So.
Well, if I can get like an SUV, I was kind of looking at vans, but I can't touch one with less than 100,000 miles for way more than they're really worth.
Yeah.
The problem.
Buy a Humvee.
A what?
A Humvee, one of the ex-military vehicles.
then he's got to buying the damn diesel fuel or the gas going at something. He get 2 light bulbs a gallon.
It's called 10 miles of the gallon. That's why.
I'm waiting for parts to get scarce on them too, since they've quit making them.
Well, it ain't so much they quit making them. Chinese company owns the rights to it. They bought the name and the rights to the Humvee.
Oh, did they?
Oh yeah, that's why they don't make them anymore.
Yeah, you're gonna see what the import parts would be.
China owns about every damn thing anymore.
But they don't own the military aspect. They own the commercial the commercialized Humvee. That's what they own. But they own the rights to the name.
Yeah.
Well, they can have it as far as I'm concerned.
That's why the military's what was it, like a couple years ago, the military put out a looking for the next fighting vehicle for the troops.
Yeah,
The military contractors are trying to develop a new vehicle.
they built. That's what that Buffalo thing they was supposed to be making was supposed to be. What kind of take the place to Humvee, but it's so damn big. I mean, it's too damn big for them to get in the tight spots and all like they can with the Humvee. So
Yeah. Well, honestly, the Humvee was so damn wide anyway. So
yeah, but the Buffalo weighs like what the hell was it about? They weigh about 70,000 pounds or something other. So
well yeah, armor plating weighs something. I mean,
yeah,
the old Humvees weren't armor plated.
well, I've hauled them damn Humvees with armor plating on them. I mean, you get three of them bastards on the truck, and you got a damn load behind you.
Yeah, but like I said, like the general use ones, they're not armor plated.
Yeah,
The ones that get deployed, I mean, there's some armor plating, but it's the doors, the undercarriage isn't underplated. They didn't start armoring the undercarriage until the Iraqi war.
yeah, them roadside bombs and all that stuff. I mean, I hauled an ice load of them. I mean, I hauled them I'd haul them to the port in Charleston from Texas, haul them cross over to there, and then I'd pick up a load of blowed up ones to come back from overseas that went back to Texas. I mean, but they actually made me have to tarp them up so the general public couldn't see how bad them damn roadside bombs and all that stuff tore them up. I mean, that was hell trying to tarp up a damn blowed up piece of metal and it all sticking up every which way. And yeah, well, my man, I've also hauled. Yeah, I've hauled that there. Matter of fact, it's out of Ohio where I hauled some of that stuff. Hell, now that you mentioned it, I might have hauled some out of there, but out of where you work at. But it was great big old 1.5 inch sheets. You couldn't put about 3 sheets on the whole damn truck. And then I hauled some of that stuff down to the Carolinas where they cut it out, cut all the stuff out, put on them things.
Don't forget you got to fix that mailbox.
I'll fix it tomorrow. What? So, Mr. Nick, what else has been going on over there besides?
Nothing much, just been really busy. Trimming grass, doing my voluntary work.
Well, that's a good thing. At least you're staying busy, so you can.
I'm always busy.
Well,
excuse me. Hello, Mrs. ATV.
Hello.
How are you doing, Granny?
I'm getting trash up.
Well, you're doing what a woman should be doing, housework.
I hate that, Cole. How are you tonight, sir? Diet Cola? You mean you ain't fishing? I was supposed to be fishing on the weekends.
Bloody hell was that at the time?
What are you trying to get, a front wheel drive van or all wheel drive, or what are you trying to get there, Dante? Smaller one or a full size one?
He wants a family vehicle, and he needs an ass for every seat.
He's got muted.
Oh, he does.
He's got it muted, so.
He will say mute.
I
Oh,
got
yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up?
Hey, Daco.
Get the fire going.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm letting it get a nice bit of coals going, and then I'm gonna start grilling some burgers over it.
Hmm.
Hey, Anonymous Biker. How are you tonight, sir? Are you Anonymous Biker? Are they making y'all evacuate with them 2 storms coming your direction?
No.
Ugh.
Just making him say, "But
That's gonna be interesting. I don't remember 2 storms crossing like that.
I don't either, and that's
I'll be back in a minute.
that looks.
ATV.
Do what, Nick?
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've never seen it where seen like two of them storms crossing like that either. I mean, or are they gonna be within a day of each other? I mean, hopefully everything will be all right, and hopefully it don't turn into something like a Katrina down there where everything flooded. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, I saw something about those storms. That's nuts.
Yeah, it never. I mean, they both of them at the same coming in basically the same time. I mean,
Jeez.
When I was in South Carolina, I know we used to have one at the time, but damn, this year looks like one storm is a Harley, the other is the Indian. Well, maybe, hopefully, one of them will just turn into a squall there, and everything will be all right there, Anonymous.
It's gonna be a lot of rain, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't kept up on looking at those storms. I just saw the original post somewhere on Facebook about them coming and crashing into the land there.
Yeah, I hadn't looked at them
right next to each other.
I hadn't looked at them that close, but I know they looked like they were running where they was gonna run into each other right about the time it hit land. So,
Jeez. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't turn into some major nastiness.
well, I just hope you can swim faster than the alligator there, Anonymous.
Maybe we'll hit each other and cancel each other out or something. Don't mind me. I'm just adding more wood to the fire.
Because I mean, I remember I hauled stuff down in there after Katrina, and it was all the way up to I-12 up through there, all the way across there, and what is I-59 or whatever it comes up out of there. It tore up everything up through there. So
yeah. But anyways, I joined the party for a minute and
make us all hungry talking about hamburgers.
Yeah.
And I'm not close enough to my router for Wi-Fi, so I'm running off of data. So I can't be on here too long. I don't get my service out in the backyard.
Our Wi-Fi out here is working great.
I can't pick up on my phone.
Yeah. It was like one off.
Oh, well, my phone sucks. It's cheap. Okay. Well, hey, thanks for letting me in for a moment. I shall catch you guys later, and good luck with everything with those storms.
Enjoy them burgers, buddy.
Oh, I will. Later.
Nice.
All
See
right,
you, fella.
not that go.
I'm gonna buy him a 6-pack of Diet Cola for his birthday. Have him deliver it with a red bow.
I don't know. I was watching this last video about some kind of beer. I mean, it had a wild name to it. I couldn't remember what it was. Well, I tell you, it was either one or two things. It would either knock your dick in the ground, or it was a fluffy beer. I don't know, but just the name on it. Matt Anonymous said, "Hey, you didn't know what he's." Well, I don't know what he said.
I was trying to. I didn't want to interrupt you, and I was trying to type. It's the old loud typewriter here.
Hopefully everything comes out for you there, Anonymous. Hopefully it fizzles out before it gets there.
Well, it looks like the Gulf is going to be interesting.
Yeah, at first it looked like it was going to almost everything going to hit Texas, and now it's moved over kind of more toward kind of the center of Louisiana and stuff now. Well, the last time I looked anyway. So. But it was, I remember back when Katrina come through, there was them damn big old fishing boats was sitting slam up the I-10 back up there. I mean, you're looking where, I guess, where they've tried to push them, run them up the canals and up there so they could be safer. And it looks like they kind of, it basically just set them up on land. It was hard. Yeah.
Louisiana.
All fan,
My fan has a link.
he can jump in here anytime he wants to. Man, he's actually been putting up some good videos again. He's back to Matt. That's who we're gonna have to get Mothman to show you how to fly the damn drone.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some of his videos. You know how many trees and props I'd go through?
Oh my God.
Well,
yeah, I'd seriously love to have like a meetup with, of course, Matt and his wife, Mothman, his wife, you others, and have it down in Pigeon Forge and like rent a cabin so I can terrorize everybody all night long.
Welcome back there, Mr. Fox.
Thanks.
What kind of van are you looking for? Kind of the small ones like you drive for work, or are you trying to get a big one?
Banana.
Uh-huh.
Banana.
No, I'm talking about the vans that you drive.
It sounded like you said banana.
No, I said I said, what kind of van are you trying to look for? A small one like you drive for work, or are you going to try to? If you went that route.
If I'm gonna go for a van, I want something dual purpose. It'd have to be a full size because I want to be able to haul the bike if I need to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against buying one of the small little service vans, but a lot of times, again, unless you buy it new, is more than to buy a used full size van. But like I said, most of those full size vans, they're well over 100,000 miles.
Yeah, that's kind of because you'd need it to either be kind of front wheel drive or all wheel drive van up there where you live at anyway, wouldn't you?
Ideally, yes. I mean, if I'm going to run service, I mean, ideally, I'd need something that's all-wheel drive because someone don't want to hear that I can't make it up your driveway because, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, an SUV would fill my needs. You know, because all I'm going to do is just service. I'm not going to carry nothing, just parts. You know, the only problem is once you start, you know, if I get something that's fairly nice, I start using it for that, it's going to get beat on, and miles are just going to soar.
Yeah.
Because ideally, what would happen is when I do go out on my own, because what's going to happen is whatever vehicle I start with is going to stay that, and I'll buy something else for personal use. So,
yeah, Mothman, that is true. If you got the diesel version of them, so.
Yeah, but like the Mercedes Sprinter vans, the problem with those is the rear axles. My brother used to work at a garage who had the maintenance contract with FedEx, and they had a bunch of those Mercedes Sprinter vans. And he said if anything goes wrong with the motor, you pretty much just swap the motor. They're made. The motors are made unserviceable. And he said they was always putting rear ends in them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people run the Mercedes Sprinters for like van life and stuff. But
hello, sweet baby Jesus.
Hey, Matt, check your Instagram messages.
I have to.
You don't have to if you don't have to.
I mean, as far as a service van goes, I mean, I don't know the answer, but
yeah, I mean, I could kind of see where an SUV would be more about what you would.
I mean, the nice thing about like the Mercedes Sprinter vans, they do offer a 4-wheel drive version.
Yeah,
but you know that's going to be $60,000-$70,000 for one of those.
Yeah. Well, I looked at our Facebook Marketplace down here, and somebody's got one that says needs motor work, Exploder. Needs motor work. Is a 2004 model. I didn't, didn't have no picture, real actual pictures of the outside of it.
I got motor for him.
It said, and it was, but they want too damn much for it, like it is. I mean, it just said $900, or I said, well, I don't think he'd want to get $900 and have to come all the way down here for it. So I didn't
I don't have the time to do a motor swap.
Yeah.
I don't got the place or the tools or the.
What about that pickup truck sitting in your yard there, Dante?
That's my dad's.
I mean,
that's my dad's.
Oh, okay. But that's something you could use, and if you had a car, and if you needed to use a truck instead of a car, because I mean everybody needs a truck every now and then. But
well, I mean,
truck you'd have to have a camper shell or something.
No. Ideally, I want to be self-sufficient. I mean,
yeah. Unless you bought I don't think about what SUV. If you don't buy, you got to buy a trailer to be able to haul the bike around. That'd be the only thing about it. So, but then again, if you had the SUV, you wouldn't have to take your tools in and out every time you come home either. So like you would a pickup truck. So
No, you don't got to take tools out of a pickup truck. You don't carry them in the bed.
yeah, well, that's true.
For the like 6-7 years, or actually the last 9 years of where I worked, we ran a pickup truck for service.
Well, sweet baby Jesus, I can walk on water if you trying to chase me around with a damn snake or something other. I can walk on water myself. So. I mean, I ain't gonna lie about it. I'm scared to death of a damn snake.
No comment.
Nothing to be scared of.
Well, spiders and rats and all that don't scare me, but can you see Mothman's comment there, Dante?
Yeah.
Are the California redwoods on fire?
I don't think so, but it's up in that part of the country somewhere. I don't know.
When you say Dodge Transit, are you talking about the older ones or the new ones? Mothman. Because if you're talking about the new ones, I'm interested in those, the full size.
Yeah. Mothman, you got to ride Trixie in the back whenever you riding around in a ridge line. I mean,
Dante, the lady that used to come to your streams all the time, did she go van life? Hadn't heard from her in a while.
Raven or whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Oops, we lost Dante.
Yes, sir. Say
What? Who are we talking about?
Fading out.
Raven. Not that one, but just
Don't say that word.
You back, Dante?
Look at this. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll make me turn into a Incredible Hulk. I get so mad.
Look at this little thing. Oh. She's not spoiled at all, is she?
She said if you get a van, you got to get one with a big enough dash on it that she can lay on it while you're riding around there.
Who?
Oh, she'd love that.
That cat, his cat there.
Yeah, fuck you, Leaky.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you come down here and I'll show you the receiver you're missing. Up close and personal. How's that?
Yeah. I thought that would. I figured Leaky would get him wound up on that one. How are you tonight, Mr. Leaky?
I'm pretty sure at this point that's justifiable homicide.
Just make sure you don't cross over the Ohio line. You'll be all right. Ohio or Pennsylvania, you might can get by with it in West Virginia, though, Dante.
I don't care. I'll go to jail. I don't care.
Yeah, the river's not too far, is Dante?
No, it's not.
I can tell y'all something funny. There's a guy on the Facebook Marketplace trying to sell 3 tracts of land on the next road up from us. He said it's got 2 streams running on it, and I'm like, what the hell? That ain't no streams up here on Mount Olivet. You got branches or you got Peak Creek? It's the only 2. So I sent him a message just to see how stupid he was going to be. I was like, do you know the name of the waterways? He said, well, it's two big streams. I'm like, okay, thanks. Like that. So I went back and looked. One's a branch and the other's just like a water runoff when it rains, and that's it. And I'm like, you are ignorant, dude. There's a difference between them.
Well, they've been in so much damn rain this year that everything looks like a damn stream or a creek nowadays. So. I agree with you there, sweet baby Jesus. Those who modify their trucks to squat. Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Those things scare me.
I mean, that's the damn stupidest thing I ever seen in my life. Was they take a damn brand new pickup truck,
Somebody's got a refrigerator for $30. Should we get it?
drop the ass in down on the ground and leave the front end up. I mean, it's crazy. Like you said, it was going to leak oil eventually. You're welcome there, Mr. Mothman. But we do. You do need to do kind of a tutorial on one of them, so Mattman Tennessee up there can learn how to fly without. He thinks he's got he's supposed to trim the trees whenever he flies his. So, I mean,
What do you mean you don't trim the trees?
Well, Matt does. Every time he tries to fly his, they can be one tree in a 40-acre field, and he can find a way of hitting it. So
I've got one more flight in my drone before I have to go buy more props.
You need to slow down there a little bit, man.
He thinks have anybody ever seen them helicopters with them big old chainsaw things hanging underneath them? Matt thinks his drone is like one of those things. So,
yeah, we have those come down through here ever so often doing the lines.
Those things are wild looking. Got that big old pole on it, the saw on the end of it.
Yeah, we had the one guys when they done the power line between our property and Stevens' property. They brought a what looked like a bobcat with a great big old huge 150-foot arm on it with a saw at the end of it. I got videos of it I need to put on YouTube. That was pretty cool watching. Alice and her dummy butt was sitting right there at the edge of the trees. He was cut right over top of her, and she was watching them drop. She was waiting on something to drop out of the trees for what she was doing. She's like, okay, any minute now.
Yeah. Like I said, Matt can be out in the middle of a 40-acre field with one tree in the middle of it, sitting in the middle of it. And he will trim the limbs coming down. So
yeah, I'll find that tree.
That's his special powers.
And what is yours?
What? Mine?
No, I'm looking at Mr. King sitting here. What's yours? That shuts him up pretty quick.
I don't even know how to charge one. So
I was gonna say my special powers is fucking wrecking shit. I'm fucking damn good at that. Oh man. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get a Kia.
No.
Get 100,000 mile throwaway. I mean, no.
Kia.
Oh, dude, I'll fucking meme the hell out of it too. I will build my fucking Instagram by memeing the fuck out of my own car.
Cool. Mothman was in your neck of the woods yesterday, Dante.
Yep, he never told me. He doesn't. He never wants to meet up. He always tells me he's in the area after he's in the area.
Well, y'all just gonna have to swap down phone numbers so when you call, you know to go meet up.
I've offered before. He's never responded.
He's antisocial. That's just how he is, Dante.
I can see Dante riding in a Prius now. He had to fold himself into four sections to get in a Prius.
Actually, Priuses are pretty big inside. Actually,
and then when he starts up one of them damn mountains around where he's.
What was it you told me the other day? If I put training wheels on my bike, you'd shoot me. You buy a Prius, we'd have to put you out of your misery.
I should do that just to spite you. I should buy a Prius. Every one of you. Just to spite. Goddamn right, Mothman. I need a Prius. Again, I'll meme the fuck out of it on Instagram.
Well,
I'll get a whole bunch of fucking bumper stickers and hyper mailing for your future.
Well, but Mothman actually wants what Mothman actually wants there, Dante?
What's that?
He wants to get in one of them smart cars and put a booster motor in the back of it. So because he loves Suzuki so much that he'd love to have a booster motor in the back end of a Prius. A smart car.
So see, the problem with that is that it's overdone.
Yeah, everybody on YouTube's done that one now. So
when you put a supercharger. Yeah, you can put a supercharger on a Prius. Where was I? I seen a video of someone who fucking did have a supercharger on a Prius. See, the earlier Priuses, the electric motor only ran up to about 40 miles an hour. After that, it was all motor.
I've been back and forth across the damn Pennsylvania Turnpike so many times with so many damn slow trucks and heavy loads that I could actually put it in low gear and just get out and walk alongside of it when I went up the mountain. So
Jeep Renegade.
A Gixxer motor on tank.
There you go, Dante. Get you a Jeep Gladiator.
You gonna make the payments for me, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't speaking up.
Nope.
Here's a Jeep Renegade. Then I can go around and tell everyone I got a Jeep.
No, what's the Dodge version of the Jeep thing now?
The Renegade, they quit making that actually. They don't make the Nitro. There was the Nitro.
Well, then we can make. Then we could get Mrs. Peaches started up again.
What, does she have a Dodge Nitro?
Something like that.
Yes, she does.
I think those things are actually pretty cool.
I do
Well,
too.
we looked at when we went and bought my wife's Durango. We drove one of those Nitros first.
Yeah.
Rough. It was a rough riding vehicle compared to the Durango.
Well, the Durango's a bigger vehicle. That makes sense.
Uh, you know, Mothman, they sell a body for them Jeeps made out of fiberglass. So
Mm-hmm.
And actually, this Jeep Renegade is actually a Trailhawk version.
Means it's more expensive.
Means it's more expensive. It's supposed to be more off-road capable. that means I can come down and show your YJ. And no, you don't have a YJ. What do you have?
Yeah, it's a YJ.
YJ. Okay, go down and show your YJ how it's done.
well, the only thing about it, Matt changes his Matt checks his oil by trying to drive it up the mountain on the side. I mean.
Tell you what, she goes to screaming when it's on its side.
Well, yeah. The baffles in the oil pan there, Matt. Did that ever cross your mind? when you was building an off-roader / rock crawler, maybe I need to put an old pan of baffles in it. Did that ever cross your mind? No.
Well, I didn't plan on being on two wheels that much.
You never do plan on it. You got to plan ahead. Christ. I wasn't even a serious off-roader, and I know that.
Yeah, those days are gone. It just sits out here now.
Get a trailer for the kid? What the fuck? Yeah, no. Fuck that. How's that going to help me in the winter there, Mothman? And don't you dare try to tell me ride in the winter. Christ, you're getting ready to put your bike away already.
he rides just 2 weeks out of the year.
He rides it for maybe a month and puts it back away. Knobbies. Yeah, I have fucking knobbies. Yeah. Don't even try to talk to me about riding year round. Don't even.
And Leaky, my Polaris is red too, so I mean. And when she
Mothman rides. Wow. Holy fuck. God, fucking fired.
Oh god. Well, I'm old too, but I still get out and ride the 4-wheeler down in the creek.
Jeep Patriot. High altitude edition. What the fuck is a high altitude?
High altitude? I never heard of that.
Yeah, me neither. What the fuck is that? What does that consist of? Air tanks?
I guess it must be means it's jetted for.
It's jetted.
It's jetted for flying, I guess.
But it's fucking fuel injection. There's no there's no regen in the car. It's fuel injected. Okay, let's see. Let's about. What's the about? Low mileage, 20 to 23 city. That's fucking horrible. Jesus.
Hey, Jester, how are you tonight, sir?
Actually, I drove one of these. My brother's wife had one of these Patriots. I think hers was a Latitude. And this has a Latitude badge too, and they're calling it a fucking high altitude edition. Apparently, they don't know what fucking latitude means. Oh no! It just actually says high altitude on it. Are you fucking? It looks like the latitude badge, but it says high altitude.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, these things have a weird fucking split fuel tank that has this cross tube. There's a recon. I don't know if they ever fixed it, because this happened to my brother's wife with hers. That the hose would collapse in cold climate, and it would fuel if you ran it under half a tank, it'd fuel start. I wonder if they ever fucking fixed it.
I don't.
I bet if I go to the dealer and ask them if the recall's ever been done for the fuel tank, they'll look at me at the deer and the handling looks. Oh, there's a recall on that? It's like, yeah.
Colorado spotted crotch crabs. What the hell?
What's up, Jester?
Where is Jester now? Last time I talked to him, he's headed back.
Yeah, that's what I was. I threw the link in there. Hopefully, he will jump in here and let us know where he's at and what's going on. Yeah, Lakey. Well, I ain't got time. I ain't got a chance to pick on you yet about your last video about you got the Honda so because it wasn't a Ford.
Because it wasn't a Ford. What, you want to be in the show? Is that why you're here?
Oh,
Jester's
okay.
already back.
He's back in Colorado. Try.
A KLR with a sidecar with a shaft to drive the sidecar wheel.
Hey, Mothman, you go ahead and buy Ural, and you ride year round, and I'll think about it. Come on, spend some of that moldy money.
Well, Road Rash drives a what is it, 250? He rides around year round.
Yeah, but Canada actually takes care of the road points, and he said if he can't get it out, he takes the mass transit.
Well, Mothman said he rode his bike down to Columbus last year or something other, and he showed a picture of it and actually had a bug on it. I mean, I'm just curious how to get that bug the splatter just exactly right where you pick it up on that picture.
That was a couple years ago. He went to Iron Pony. He went to the Iron Pony meet for the Ohio meetup.
Oh, is that what it was? And
yeah. There was an Ohio motovlogger meetup, and that was the same year when what was it? I think the Kleb. There's a couple other big names. They was there for the motorcycle show or whatever.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Daryl, he is the king of memes. He knows how to edit those pictures.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
The king of the meme.
Yeah.
That bug was actually on the windshield of a car, and he
I got a question about this too. Why do they even bother making these crossovers that are front wheel drive? They market it as an SUV and it's front wheel drive. Can anyone answer that question?
Dude, have you seen the kids lately? They won't know the damn difference between a four-wheel drive and a one-wheel drive. So, I mean,
one-wheel peel.
Yeah. Like I said, the Lisa sister stays next door, and her daughter is staying with some dude that thinks he's got the chain. He's driving a Subaru or whatever it is, whatever, WXR or whatever.
Yeah, WX.
It's automatic, and he's got to shift the damn gears and the damn automatic. You can you couldn't tell the damn difference.
I was looking at one ad last night. They said it was a 6-speed manual, and there was clearly a fucking automatic gear selector right there. I said 6-speed manual, huh? Yeah, okay. Whoever's posting these ads don't know their ass from the fucking hole in the ground.
Well, technically, if you got put a kid in, some of these young kids in the damn car with a damn gear stick in them, they wouldn't figure out. It'd take them 6 months to figure out that you actually had to get it out of first gear to go anywhere.
That's theft deterrent. He lives his life a quarter mile at a time. Fuck CVTs. As a car or a minivan. Yeah, that's right, Jester. They're all fucking sharing the same platform.
Yeah, from what I've heard, if a CVT starts to go out, you better just trade cars.
Yeah. CVTs are fucking. I'm trying my best to stay away from a CVT. That's getting fucking impossible to. That's like the van at work. They claim it's an 8-speed fucking automatic. Nah, it's a fucking CVT that shifts like it's automatic. It's in theory, in a perfect world, yes, CVTs, there's so little moving parts and they should be indestructible. But again, that's perfect fucking world. And then they never really developed them because no one liked the fact that the engine just fucking stayed at the rev limiter instead of actually acting like it shifted because everyone's used to engine changing RPM when it shifts. So they started setting up the CVTs to where there's actually steps to the pulleys to where it mimics a shift as the band moves on the pulleys. 21-speed Kenworth, fuck yeah. Could not afford to drive it.
A Mitsubishi bitchy. What the hell is a Mitsubishi?
Oh, a little Mitsubishi Mirage.
Yeah, I know what it's all about.
Little fucking 3-cylinder. Dude, you can pick up one of those fucking new for so fucking cheap, but it will not get out of its own way. I've seen those in person. The fucking tires on those things are so fucking. They look like fucking donut tires, stock tires. Those things cannot be safe on the road. The Mitsubishi Mirage is like this close to being a golf cart.
Well, I can't say nothing. My Polaris is a CVT, so I got to walk that thin line.
Well, there's a difference. Your CVT's belt driven, and it's not sealed. There's a difference. The car transmission of the CVTs, they're steel belt in oil, and you got to split. There's a lot of fucking moving parts there. There's a difference. If it was just as simple as changing a belt on a car, then everyone would adopt CVTs, and you would never hear anyone bitch about them. But the auto industry has to make it so that you got to bring it back to the dealer to get the fucking thing worked on. So
I don't think they work on them. They just replace them, though.
Oh yeah, transmissions, they don't rebuild them. They just fucking swap them out, put another one in.
Well, even this GMC out here, if they take half the damn shit off of it, it would get better fuel mileage because the damn thing's got traction control. I usually try to keep the traction control turned off and the damn towing package turned on. And I get better fuel mileage that way than I do doing the six speed with the damn thing keep shifting from V8 to 4-cylinder.
The cylinder deactivation stuff.
Yeah.
That only works if you live out in the flatlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it damn sure don't work that good in the mountains.
No. You that's just designed for out in the fucking plains where it's flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cylinder deactivation stuff. Yeah. Chrysler introduced that.
Oh.
They did that to try to get fuel mileage out of their fucking Hemi motors. And GM's like, hey, you know what? That's a good idea. And then who else was it? That's another thing too. The whole start and stop thing. When you come to a red light, the engine shuts off.
Yeah. I don't like that at all.
When you let off the brake, it starts back up. You know how hard that is on the fucking starter.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's okay. They'll sell you another one.
Yeah.
We found out what they build, what kind of big plant they're building up here next to us now. Is Volvo is the outspurt of Volvo, but then they're gonna start building electric semi trucks. Is what what they're building.
Yeah, because everyone was clamoring over Tesla's fucking electric semi. So now everyone's going to fucking build one, and they're not going to sell a single one of them.
Yeah, I mean it's like they're putting like $400 million in this damn plant out here.
Well, they got money to hide, so
yeah.
it's the old, hey, we need to lose some money for taxes. So let's
build this big plant and build a couple of trucks and then shut the plant down.
Exactly. We'll go ahead and get all the tax credits and the accolades for it, and then after it doesn't sell a single truck, we'll shut it down, write it off as a fucking loss, and have the taxpayers fucking bail us out.
Oh, they got. I couldn't even drive one of these new models. Diesel models. I mean, the son of a bitch has got fucking flashing lights if you start getting close to the edges of them, flashing lights and beepers if you start getting close to the white line on the damn thing. That son of a bitch drive me fucking nuts. I'm glad I don't drive them.
Didn't one of the big retailers buy some of the trucks that were self-driven?
Yeah, that's what it's all eventually.
Well, that's what Mercedes and Volvo are pushing for that, and so is Tesla.
Yeah.
Okay, what did Mothman tag me in? Really? I'll have new transportation, huh? Okay. Okay, Mothman.
I'll be right back.
By the way, Mothman's the wrong color and the wrong hair. What the hell is this? A toe strap hanging out the front? Does this seriously got a toe strap hanging out the front? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. They literally have a toe strap hanging out the front of this Jeep fucking Renegade.
A toe strap?
Yes. Wow.
They're ready for Moab.
They're ready for Moab. Oh my God. Really? Why? Why is there a toe strap hanging? Here, I'm going to save the image. I'm going to post it in Discord since I can't really upload the image here. I'll put it in TNL because, you know. That's the place to put stuff. No fucking. That's Teespring. What the fuck? Wrong. God damn it.
Well, trying to say that's not it.
Delete message. All right. All right. I didn't copy and paste. I saved it.
Alice, damn it, you stole my seat.
Alice, damn it.
You're the queen, Alice. Don't let nobody tell you different.
I know. I wouldn't disturb it if I had to. I'll pick on her, grab her feet. You can't. Now she's for her to be the breed that she is. You can't make her mad or anything, can you, Daryl?
Wait a minute. Did it save the wrong picture? Did it seriously save the wrong fucking picture?
Yeah, it did.
I still ain't seen nothing posted.
Oh my fucking god! Why did it do
I
that?
ain't either. That's what I was.
God, you guys are impatient.
I'm innocent. I haven't been here.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one that has problems.
All right, let's try this again. Save.
I like that big old printer that Matt's got. That HP.
HP.
Does it print in color?
Wait a minute. Why
Yes.
is it setting the wrong fucking picture?
Wow. Damn, you can make a killing off printing off photos, Matt. You know that, don't you?
I don't know.
As much as the ink is.
You can do it $50 per 36 by 24. $50 each all day long.
Do
Wait a
what?
minute.
Pictures?
Yeah, print off pictures. Yep.
Copy. Okay, let's do this. Let's do copy image.
Alice says she wants pictures of her printed off and the pictures posted everywhere on every building.
Why is this showing the fucking?
Turn off the porn settings, Dante.
No, it's not the porn settings, asshole.
You're hung up on one thing.
He called me an asshole. I like that. That's
Well,
like me and you.
Well, he called you an asshole as long, and while his pussy was wagging her tail on her nose.
Oh. Alice, Dante's got a kitty.
I got two kitties,
Uh-oh.
and this one's being clingy right now.
Well, for some reason, you can't make Alice mad. Like a lot of dogs, you can rough them up and they get mad and growl and everything. She doesn't do anything.
Dante getting, you know.
Wait a minute, Leaky. This is your last video for a while. Need to fix camera, get a new one. Me poor right now. Well, this is the first damn video I could actually understand what the heck you were saying, Leaky. I mean,
Well, he's got a link first off. Why isn't he on the thing?
I don't know why he's not up here, but I mean, he's finally got his audio issues cleared up. Now he can't get. Now he's got now his camera's gone bad.
I know. I'll get one of those Ford EcoSports. That's what I'll do. I'll get one of those. I'll get the little fucking micro crossover.
No, what is them there little Fords that the Focus? You need to get you one of them Focuses.
No, the Fiesta's smaller.
The Fiesta or Focus.
Now listen.
They spin out all the time. I see them on television.
No.
Tanner Faust.
Those little Ford Focus, the ones that's the hatchback, that is an Easter egg because when you slam on the brakes, it'll just roll forward, then roll back up again, up on the wheels, and keep going. It's an Easter egg. The Geo Metro hatchback is an Easter egg also. There's actually a few cars that are Easter eggs.
Well, they don't make Geos no more. So.
But they're on the road, dumbass.
Not up here. They all ride away.
3-cylinder, wasn't it?
Yeah, some of them were 4 cylinders, but most of them are 3 cylinders.
My sister had one that was a 3-cylinder automatic, but no power steering. My God. Woo.
The Geo Metro was to be a basic car in the most basic sense. It was to compete with the Kia Rio, the basic Kia Rio.
Yeah, it was basically out to kill you too. They were fun to drive. Those little cars like that are fun to drive.
I bought one of those one time, put a windshield in it, and sold it.
What? The Geo Metro?
Yeah.
Well,
I had one for sale real cheap, and I just it didn't. The windshield was busted in it, so I bought it, put a windshield in it, and sold it.
well,
Matt, you could let us put that, that camper on eBay. They'll sell.
that was the sad part. Is I actually had to drive a Yugo all the way from South Carolina to Virginia one time.
Wow.
Nice.
That you talking about, and just to get it up to highway speeds, it was knocking so damn bad. I thought the damn engine was about to come jump slam out the damn under the hood. So, I mean,
could have.
Allie. Alice says she drives a Nissan Juke sport model.
Well, wasn't the Metro the one they cut in half so they could make clown cars out of? They could pile about 10 clowns in.
I don't know, but I like that little car. What was it? A Trident that Rutledge was driving. That's a cute little car.
That wouldn't even made a good go-kart.
It's fun to drive.
A Toyota Tercel hatchback, the 88 model.
Yeah, it's Toyota Tercel.
I started saying I've never owned a Toyota, but I did buy a Celica one time.
The Celica.
Yeah, Toyota Celica.
I own a bunch of them. That and Corolla. No, you actually moved up into the world. I had Corollas.
Was it a Super Celica or was it just a Celica?
Just a Celica. The small. I don't remember what year it was.
Yeah, you was that.
Oh, the small little 2-door 2-seater?
Yeah.
Well, they are all small 2-doors, but yeah, I think it was like 98 to like 2004 when they were real small. That was the year they had the rally car.
I remember putting. Oh crap!
Did it have the real big wing on the back of it?
No.
Matt driving a car with a wing. I used to have a 40 XP 2-seater. Dogs love that.
Metal patch stuff. Daggone it.
Toyota Tercel. Hey, you know, buddy I went to school with had one in school. Same year, 88. That was one of the few cars that the more parts you took off, the better it ran.
Yeah, the Fiero, man, I thought they were cute little cars when I first seen them, but I actually was working at a Chevrolet dealership when they sold them, Chevrolet and Pontiac dealer, and they sold it one day and had to go back and bring it back in the next day and put a motor in it. That broke me from wanting one of them songs. Because I mean,
the Orange Duke.
And the Fiero's a donor car for a lot of the kit cars too.
That and so is the MR2. The Toyota MR2 is a lot of the donor also. People always use the Fiero because it's cheap and you can pick them up anywhere.
And this is a pretty wedding, but there's so much black. I don't know if I'm going to a wedding and a funeral all on the same day.
Huh.
Where the
It's about the same for some people.
Where the Toyota MR2 costs more money to buy, and if he was going to cannibalize it.
Yeah. Yeah. Road Trip and Fiero should not be used in the same sentence, my old man. I hate to tell you this, but and I wasn't but 220 pounds at that time, much less now.
Yeah. The Fiero wasn't meant to be a sports car. The Fiero was what was called an exercise in engineering. It was GM showing that yes, we can make a mid-engine car.
Yeah.
It was meant to be they were meant to learn data from it for when they eventually went the mid-engine Corvette. But
Well, they've actually come out with a mid-engine Corvette now. So.
yeah, they did now. But like I said, but when the Fiero first came out, that was an exercise in engineering.
Yeah. But the Chevette had more power than that damn Fiero, but a four-cylinder Fiero did back in them days.
No, the Fieros were fucking notorious for catching on fire. The V6 ones were anyway. The Fiero GTs.
Well, I mean, back in those years, man, you'd have been better off if you got the Mazda RX-7 was a lot better car than that damn Fiero was. But, I mean,
I don't know about that.
No, I had the rotary engine.
Yeah.
Model was a 82, I think. I had a Mazda RX-7.
Oh fuck! You had an 82. Yeah, that was back there. That was they started bringing them in the country in '79.
Man, that thing would scoot.
Yeah, I think 84 is when they put emissions in them. Started mandating emissions, and they kind of.
Well, I don't know whether y'all remember it or not, but a V6 Dodge Rampage. If y'all ever remember what them was, them little small Dodge pickup truck thing.
Yep.
That little son of a bitch would friggin' fly. I mean, I worked in the body shop. I mean, that's what I had for a parts truck was a damn Rampage, and that little son of a bitch would get up and go. I ain't lying about it.
The Rampage was to compete with the Subaru Brat.
Mm-hmm.
That was Dodge. Basically, trying to compete in a market that really wasn't there, because Subaru wanted to bring a truck to the market, but they didn't want to spend a whole lot of time in R&D, and then there was the import tax on trucks, so they threw jump seats back there and called it a fucking four-seater.
Just like I said, dude, that little, I mean, I tried to blow in that little son of a bitch up. I mean, it was a 5-speed, and that little son of a bitch, it'd run 80, 90 mile an hour all day long. But it was the V6 model, so it wasn't the V4. It wasn't the 4-cylinder. So.
Yeah, Hot Wheels 22R engines were made to last.
Those were basically bulletproof, as long as you didn't shoot a bullet right through it. I mean,
yeah, the old inline 4, the inline 4, 2200. Yeah, the Mitsubishi Mighty Max and the Dodge D50 were the same truck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, those little trucks back in them days, they'd actually pull like hell. I mean, if you got them in a damn mud hole, you just basically just let off the clutch and let it chug its way through. They would go. I mean, if you had the 4-wheel drive version. I had a 78 model, I think it was, that had a 22R in it. It was. Well, you can't say that, Wheels. Whenever some of the cars I had back when I was a teenager, or we had together, me and the old man had together. He used to sell 65, 66 Mustangs. They'd bring them home from Maryland, paint them, and sell them for less than $600 a damn piece, and made money on them. So I mean,
my dad had one of the Mazda B 2500s that had the 2.5 liter, and that thing was a dog.
Front wheel drive truck? I didn't know they made one.
No, they were rear wheel drive.
Mazda truck was front wheel. No,
they were rear wheel drive.
I don't think Mazda made a front wheel drive truck.
No, they didn't. It was rear wheel drive. It was 4-wheel drive. Yeah. The one my dad had was 4-wheel drive. The 2000 was the 2-liter engine was stood for. And
Hawkman said his brother had one.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Basically, the one my dad had was later, where the Mazda truck and the Ranger were pretty much the same truck.
Yeah, they were basically the same truck.
The early Mazda B2000s, like he's talking about, they were different trucks, but the later ones were pretty much a Ranger with a Mazda badge.
Yeah, that through those years, I mean,
my dad had a bunch of Nissan trucks with the 2.5 in them.
Well,
I don't know if it was me or just the car I came from, but I had a Datsun truck. But I came from a Trans Am with a 400 in it and traded it in on a Datsun truck. And to me, that thing was slow as molasses.
Well, yeah, it was an economy truck. It wasn't meant to be fast.
Those back in them days, they had 50 mile by mile speed limits, and that was all they could do, Matt.
Yeah.
That's all they were built to do.
I remember my dad bought this. It was an '83. He bought a '79 Datsun pickup truck. It was like a baby blue, had a cap on it. It was in nice shape. It was 2-wheel drive though. He ran service in it until one winter he couldn't get home and he couldn't get it up the hill. So he got pissed off and went and bought a 4-wheel drive. It was an '83 Nissan pickup truck that was tan. It was a king cab. And the lady he bought it off, she worked at a gas station. Someone airbrushed these 2 tigers on the hood. The hood was worth more than the fucking truck.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever did, they sit there and airbrush this mural of these 2 tigers in this like field, and he fucking drove that thing around for years. And I told him, I said, Dad, we need to pull this hood off and just get a junk hood thrown here, and we need to save this hood or sell it to someone. You know, but no, he drove it like that. He ended up selling the truck with it, with that hood still on it. And that's the whole reason why they bought the truck, because of the hood. But my mom's got pictures of it somewhere. I need to find them. But he drove that thing for the longest time. the rear end went out of it. That was the truck I learned to drive manual in. And then he had a couple other 80s Nissan. He bought another 2-wheel drive because he's like, oh, I don't need 4-wheel drive. Then he got stuck again.
Yeah. Mothman, the Plymouth Scamp was front wheel drive. It was basically the Plymouth version of the Dodge Rampage.
It pretty much had the same platform as the Dodge Horizon, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it was, but that little some issues with flat fly.
But so then he got rid of that one. Then he bought a late 80s black Nissan that was 4-wheel drive. He had that thing for a long time. And then he just got away from the Nissans because the frames had rot out. And then he bought the Mazda. Then he bought a couple Ford Rangers. And that's all he had after that was Fords.
Yeah, the K cars, they were at the time they were good basic transportation. There wasn't no frills, no thrills, nothing else about them. But they were the only car that, the only time Chrysler's ever paid the damn U.S. government back was when they started building them damn K cars.
My sister had a Dodge Aries K.
Yeah.
And I think it was like the first time she moved back home from Texas. She didn't have a car, nothing. My dad went and bought it. It was a red car. It was a clean looking car. That thing was a fucking dog though.
Well, that's all they were.
It had the 2.2 liter Chrysler in it, throttle body fuel injection. That thing was a dog though. It was so funny because the gauge cluster was so basic and small.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Them K cars were basic.
They were built to a price point. I understand that. And then she had that for a while. She ended up selling it, and then she left again. Came back, and then my dad went and bought a Dodge Shadow. Who remembers the Dodge Shadow?
I do.
Yep.
Those are actually a cool fucking car when they were around.
Yeah.
It actually kind of looked cool. You know, it looked so 90s. It was such a 90s car. But it was built in the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah.
And my dad went and bought this Dodge Shadow for my sister. It was brown, 4-door. He drove it home. The motor was hammering. But he bought it cheap. He goes, if it blows, he goes, drive it. If it blows up, it blows up. She drove that car for 3 years.
Hell, when I was,
it had the Chrysler 2.2, which we ended up finding out later on, that's what happened. They'd get a wrist pin knock, and they would just knock, and that was just Chrysler. And she drove that thing for 3 years. It hammered. You would take it up the highway doing about 60, 70 miles an hour, and it's out there just hammering, but it never died. Eventually, what ended up happening, the timing belt broke, and no one knew if it was an interference motor or not. We come to find out it was a non-interference motor, which all we pretty would have had to do was put a timing belt on it. Well, we ended up just selling the car for parts because she drove it for 3 years. It had a wrist pin knock. And we thought the head was trashed. But
that's basically back in them days. The only in my teenage years, basically what them damn people in Maryland give the old man. They just give him the damn cars. They'd get him off if he'd take it off the lot. I mean, that was what I drove. I mean, my first date I ever went on in my life was in a damn 63 Dodge Dart with the push button transmission in it. I mean, 4-door seats were ragged as hell on it. Everything on it was bent. I mean,
yeah, my sister had the Bonneville version of the '87 Pontiac Bonneville.
Yeah,
which was the 3.8 liter. Which see, that was the crazy thing because the Buick I had like the Series 2 3.8 that had that just had the bad valve, that had the valve noise, and a good running motor just burned oil. It just burned oil. The water pump started leaking. I had it for. I stuck 2 years out of it. It sounded like hell. Everyone told me how good the 3.8 was. But the thing that pissed me off the most about it, when I went and bought the car, there was no noise whatsoever. But then the guy told me that the car sat for like 9 months. Then he decided he was going to sell it. And I think the car sitting for 9 months hurt it. Because it was used as an everyday car and it sat for 9 months. Because I drove it home, the fucking motor was whisper quiet. It sat in my driveway for about a week and a half till I got plates on it. Once you start it up, there's the valve noise. And I was like, what the fuck happened? I don't think the guy doctored it because the dude was in his 80s. I don't think he would have doctored the car just to sell it. I mean, Christ, it was already a cheap car as it was.
My old man would like to find the Cadillac Cimarrons.
Oh, the fucking Chevy Cavalier with a Cadillac badge.
Yeah.
There's a couple kids I went to school with that had those. They thought they were fucking big shit because they had a Cadillac. I said, dude, you got a Cavalier for Cadillac badge.
I remember those. But what was the one that I think Porsche supposedly made the suspension and all for, or one of them foreign countries made the suspension and all for a Cadillac. And this was in the early 80s. And I can't remember what the actual name of it was. But it was kind of a funny looking Cadillac. Yeah, there it is, Alante.
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting there walking through the damn car auction one day.
Which basically ended up becoming the Eldorado.
Yeah. I walked through the auction one day and at the car auction, and I walked through, had to go because I had sold the car, so I was having to go to the office. So I had to go through the newer car lanes through there. And I walked through there and it said 90. They're going 45, 46, 47, 46, 47, and I said, well, damn, that's kind of cheap for a damn Cadillac. I didn't have the money to buy nothing, but I was just sitting there, standing there watching. And then I walked on inside in the office in there, and it was crowded in the office. And he said, one dude walked in there and said, did you see what that damn Cadillac just brought out there? I said, that's pretty cheap for a Cadillac, wasn't it? $4,700.
Well, that was one of the ones you was talking about suspension. It was suspension. It was designed by Nina Ferrari or something like that.
Yeah.
The same people that designed the Ferraris. That's what made it,
But it was
because it had the name on the. I know what you're talking about.
I said that's pretty cheap for a Cadillac, and he said, what, $47,000? I mean, nobody in his brother even knew anything. Even these the big.
They were junk.
Big car dealers. They said $47,000 for a damn car at that time. I mean, now you can't find a damn car hardly under $47,000 got any equipment on it.
Yeah, but like I said, when those things came out, I said that they were junk.
Yeah.
Half the electronics didn't work. That was the car they debuted the North Star engine in.
Well, that's
the North Star engine was junk.
well.
I've owned one Cadillac. I bought it. It was an Eldorado. I drove it for about a month, and the transmission took a shit.
The North Star engine basically killed Cadillac. So I mean, yeah, that's it, Mothman. The Cimarron was a Chevrolet Celebrity with the stickers. Yeah, that's about what it was.
Fellas, I'm gonna have to get off here.
All right, Matt. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you for stopping by.
See you guys.
Dude,
Monday.
Dude, I remember the Chevy Celebrity.
Yeah.
I remember they did a Dale Earnhardt edition.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Because a buddy of mine's mother had one. It was a Dale Earnhardt edition. And then the Chevy Celebrity turned into the Lumina. The Chevy Lumina.
Yeah, the Lumina was the model that the exhaust sounded like it was growling because that was the car that was running up and down in front of our house when the people down the road was running meth. I told him, I said, "There's the angry car," because it sounded like it was growling.
But I mean, that was, yeah. Well, they did make a Shelby Charger there. I mean,
they did. It was turbocharged.
Yeah, I mean,
Muzzle Mike had one.
Those were the Shelby version of the Charger.
I don't think his was a Shelby version, but he had one of those.
Yeah, but I mean, those cars would flat out fly. But I know the one he's talking about there, that 2.2.
Yeah, Muzzle Mike had one of the Chargers of that generation, and then they changed the name to the what do you call it?
If you hadn't asked me, I could tell you. But
it'll hit me here in a minute because the same buddy that had the old Honda had the last generation of them. Oh fuck, what's it called? They called it the Daytona.
Yeah.
They changed the name to the Daytona.
No. It was, but I mean that back then. Muzzle Mike was getting all the cousins with that one. But yeah, there were some that for the most part from
who remembers the Dodge Charger full size Bronco competitor? Who remembers those? That it was meant to compete with the Ford Bronco when it was out. They used to call it the I think it was like late 70s, 78, 79. Dodge was going through a weird phase where they were just trying to recycle names on vehicles that really didn't make sense.
Power wagon?
They originally it wasn't a truck. It was a truck, but it had the cap like the Bronco.
Oh.
And
shoot, if you hadn't said something, I'd probably figure it out. Well, we had a neighbor that lived down the road right here that used to have one of them Aztecs.
Yeah.
That has got to be up there right along with the Gremlin for as far as being the ugliest damn car they ever made.
She got it for free, so I wouldn't complain too much.
Oh, it's called the Ram Charger. That's what it was.
Yeah, the Ram Charger. Okay. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, I had. That was the Mercury Lynx. Was just basically a version of the Escort. The Mercury, a Mercury version of the Escort.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but yeah, the Dodge Ram Charger, which was pretty much Dodge's version of the Ford Bronco.
The Lynx,
I still kind of want an Aztec. even though I know their transmissions are fucking junk.
How are you tonight, Mr. Jimmy?
That their transmissions don't hold up.
Well, that's what happened with hers, our neighbor. Of course, hers was gave to her, so she didn't pay a penny for it, but the transmission went out in it. It was snowing. She was trying to get out that day. She slid down the hill in front of her house. I had to actually pull her out with a four-wheeler.
Okay. Hey, Mothman, do you remember the Pontiac Le Mans? Not the old one. The 80s model.
Yeah. Jimmy, I think your mic's muted there.
The 4-door one, right?
Yeah.
That pissed me off. Anytime you take a 2-door car, and put 4 doors on it, you're fucking something up. You know?
Make it an economy car.
Oh yeah, I mean, God. I mean, Chevy did it with the Impala way back, but that was a great 2-door car, but it was also a family car. What else did they do that with?
No, sir. Whoa, Mothman. You don't.
They did that with the Grand Prix too, right?
Oh my God, fucking Mothman does not remember when Chevy brought back the Le Mans name under the Pontiac badge. It was basically a new version of the. What was it? It wasn't Chevette. That was.
Yeah. It was similar to a Chevette or a.
It was basically. The new.
What was Dodge's version? It was a Gremlin, for Christ's sakes. I don't know. It's just a little turd.
Y'all remember the Pacer?
My brother had one of those things too.
And then
the Charger is a little hatchback POS freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the match to the Pontiac Le Mans was the Chevy Spirit. It was the Chevy Spirit.
Yeah, the Spirit.
I know. That was even less than a damn Chevette.
Yeah, the Chevy Spirit and the Pontiac Le Mans shared the same platform. I remember that. The only difference was the Pontiac had more cladding on it because it was meant to look sporty.
Why? They got 4 doors on those new Chargers?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They've had them on the new Charger.
I don't know. I don't look at them. It's fucking new and it looks too much like the old one and too modern. You know what I mean? It's just bogus. Doesn't anyone have an original fucking thought anymore?
It's just the Challenger that's got the 4 doors in it.
Okay, remember the mid '80s when Chevy brought back the Nova as the little fucking.
Yeah. Another bullshit. Like what? That's no Nova.
Well, the difference was they did sell a 4-door Nova back in the '70s.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah,
they brought back in the fucking mid '80s a Chevy because there was a guy I worked with that had one. It was such a piece of shit. I swear to God. I took it to go pick up lunch one day. He goes, "Just take me." He throws me the keys, laughing, "Take my car." I'm like, okay. So I get in there, and I'm fucking foot to the floor, and I'm like, "Oh my God, this thing's a fucking turd." I wanted to buy one just as a fucking joke. I said, "Dude, I need to find one, just to fucking make YouTube videos to make fun of it." I tried to find one today. You can't. Luckily they've all either died or rotted away.
Yeah, it's like it's like you want to be driving around in a '74 Pinto. You do.
Yeah. Well, what was so funny was they done away with the damn Pinto and made them all Mustangs. On the
Well,
same
yeah.
fighting chassis.
It worked out. I tell you though, my favorite car when I was a kid was a '74 Mustang II.
Matter of fact, this was the exact color and car that my buddy had.
A D50?
No,
No, that's what Mothman's talking about. I don't know.
There it is. I'm gonna put it in private chat because I got the other window closed. But yeah, an '85 Chevy Nova. That little 4-door piece of shit, man.
You still got it pulled up there. Just screen share it there because it make it easier for everybody to know what we're talking about. There, don't they? Mothman know what he's talking
I'm good. This, okay, now again, now you got to rate for inflation. But when the Chevy Nova came out new in '86, was $7,435 to $7,669.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a $300 fucking package that made it cost more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was.
Yeah, build that car today. What's it? 30 grand?
Oh yeah, you ain't gonna buy a car for it.
But those were doing them little three. So that was actually the pre-runner to the what was them things? We said it a while ago, but it was to the three-cylinder.
What, the Metro? No, the Metro came out.
Geos is what that was.
No, the Geo was out before this.
Oh, we had one of them Geo specs. that was a fun little car to beat the shit out of.
Yeah. Well, my sister had a Geo, the bigger Geo, so
yeah,
that was a good little car.
Yeah, we had the spec, I believe was the name of it, and that wasn't bad, man. It got 30 miles to the gallon. Yeah, it wouldn't get out of its own way very quick, but
the Nova. Remember the Chevy Citation. The Citation actually was cool.
I don't know who made Geo. I don't think it was Suzuki.
That was General Motors. Made Geo.
Yeah.
No. The Suzuki made the later on the Geo Prism had a Suzuki motor in it.
Oh, okay.
They didn't make the car. They made the motor. General Motors made the body. Suzuki made the motor.
The car.
Yeah, I remember the car.
Because the Suzuki Samurai had the same motor as the Geo did.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you remember what are those? The Yugos? At one point, you could buy one. They buy one get one free.
Yeah,
buy one get one free.
That's what
a car dealership around here done the Jeep Patriot like that.
I really wish I had fucking taken a picture of that because I remember that sign hanging up at Drumhill Ford, man.
How about the LeCar? I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was just a
LeCar. It was like the Fiat, only shittier.
Yeah, basically a Fiat. Yeah,
it was like the Fiat, only shittier. Dude, you're working hard to do that.
But we had a
buy one get one free.
Like I said, before you come in, Jimmy.
True.
Before you come in, Jimmy, I had to drive one of them from South Carolina all the way to Virginia.
What a fucking Yugo!
One of them Yugos. I mean, you talk. That was the worst.
The Yugo was basically just a fucking Russian Lada with a Yugoslavian badge on it.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing to it. That's for sure.
Well, no, I'm just saying it was basically a Soviet Lada with a Yugoslavian badge because that's communist engineering.
Mm-hmm.
But you fucking drove a Yugo. It survived.
Barely.
That's why they gave.
They started making funny noises by the time I got it to work.
That's why when you bought one, you got an extra one, so you had parts.
So that when one blew up, you still had one to drive.
That was to get you back home.
Yeah, you can mix and match. You know, that way you could always had something to drive.
You go, but you didn't have a way to get back. So the second car had to be the way to get back.
You had to have the other car staged at work. That way you could get home.
Yeah, to get back home. Yeah.
They probably took the same key. They're keyed the same.
I wouldn't doubt that.
that way you don't gotta carry an extra set of keys.
Oh.
Here, my friend. Here, one key starts both. That way you only have to carry one set of keys. I can see that being a marketing ploy because who's going to steal a Yugo?
Nobody. I don't think anyone's ever even had that thought.
So the best bumper sticker. I was a fucking kid when I seen this. It was a Chevette that had a bumper sticker that said, "Answer my prayer, steal this car."
Right? Make me get a new car, will you, please?
Answer my
But then we all sitting here making fun of things. But did you know that we had a Volkswagen. It was painted up about like a clown car. Had all kind of stripes. It was a Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah.
All kind of friggin' stripes on it, and all that stuff. So, but it was all over the damn place. You know. But we went to the car, took it to a night auction. You know, when El Cheapo auction, car auction. We didn't want to spend no money on it, so we took it there. And you know, everybody and his brother started jumping, all looking at that daggone thing, opening the motor in the back of it, and all this stuff. Yeah. And you know, come to find out, that daggone thing brought so down. It brought twice what we thought it was going to bring.
Yeah.
But come to find out, the reason it was we didn't realize that Porsche made the damn same engine look just like a damn Volkswagen motor, and the 911 or whatever, that motor that was in that car would fit in the Porsche 911. So that was actually a Porsche 911 engine in that damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so damn ugly. You know, usually I could take any car off the lot. The guy helped in the evenings. I could take the car, any car sitting in the yard. I could drive that back drive it to work and come back in the evenings and work on them or whatever. So the guy I was working was helping in the evenings, but I wouldn't even drive that damn thing to work and back because I mean, he had a pink Chrysler and dared me to drive it to work, and I did. So I mean. So that tells you something about me, about some of the damn cars.
Well, I was looking at a Bug the other day that looked like a tie-dye shirt, man.
Yeah, that was about the way this damn Bug looked.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like, and I was like, The wife was with me, so I couldn't actually consider it. So, like, all right, we'll move on.
How about how you doing there, Mr.
Squash?
How you doing?
How you?
We're doing pretty good.
Mothman! Hey, buddy.
Hey.
You still working third shift?
Yes, sir.
I love your vlogs and your pictures on Instagram, Mothman. I love looking at
Yeah, that's right. I forgot the fucking steering wheel and the fucking Novas. The fucking posts were fucking weird. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Mothman, what was your first car?
70 Roadrunner.
There you go.
My first car was a 84 Mustang.
My first car was a 66 Impala 4-door. But I crashed that into a fucking fire hydrant before I was 14. So
You're not supposed to crash in the fire hydrant.
Well, you know, I used to watch a lot of Rockford Files and shit like that, and
see, the fire hydrants don't move.
Well, yeah, but I was making that rear end.
You didn't hit them hard enough.
Oh, it moved.
If you hit them hard enough, if you survive, yeah, seriously, I want to find one.
Hitting the fire hydrant's gravy, man.
I want to find one of those fucking mid '80s fucking Nova bodies and put a fucking Honda motor in it. I want to fucking K swap it and just make fucking people cry.
No one would cry about that. They just think you were insane.
I am insane.
You know.
Well,
But yeah, you hit a fire hydrant with a 66 Impala doing about freaking 40, 50 miles an hour. That fire hydrant's bending over and spewing water on you, okay?
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Just so you know. That sucked. Ruined that thing good. But my next vehicle was a freaking 70s. I don't remember what year, but it was early 70s.
Oh my god.
Step van.
Oh my god. The things were fucking carbureted. The fucking 87s were still carbureted.
Yeah. Everything in the 80s was carbureted.
Well, no. Mid 80s they were throttle body injection.
Yeah. Nobody liked it though. It sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's 1.6 liters of Fury, you know.
What was that car that everybody did all you could see with car was commercials of the shape of things to come or something other. It was
the shape of things to come.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of like a damn little wedge looking car.
Oh, the fucking Fiero?
T3.
No, not the Fiero, but it was
RX-7?
no, it was
MR2?
no, it was before all that.
Honda had one of them.
It was,
right.
But anyway, we had one of them damn things. It was basically a free car that
CXR or something like that. CRX.
Some kind of weird name thing, but
Yeah.
anyway, we took it to the damn auction one night. This son of a bitch was a fucking dull lime green. I mean, it was ugly as you could possibly do it. And we took it to the car auction one night, and all of a damn sudden there was two car dealers that was dead set on winning the damn auction. So we got there, but it dead set on winning that damn auction. That friggin' car brought back almost $2,000. I mean, we had nothing in the damn thing.
Gotta love that.
I mean, but then two car dealers were not going to allow somebody else, the other one to have it. So
Gotta love that.
yeah,
You know, that's when you know you brought the right thing to the market that day.
yeah. But that was a weird ass looking little car. I mean, and those bug convertibles. I mean, they were people.
You mean
would
the
take
rabbits?
No, this was the bug, Volkswagen bug. But they make they made from like 74 for 74, 75 or so. They made those, and people at the damn car auctions would just about break their arm to take it away from you if you had one of them, because they were. I mean, because they was what they were doing was they'd buying those up to send them like to Panama or somewhere, some of them tourist destinations like that, and they were crazy what them damn things were.
Cuba. That's where they
I just noticed Mothman mentioned the Eagle Talon. First car I ever got in that I couldn't drive because my knees were against the dashboard.
The Eagle Talon and the Plymouth Laser.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, they would take them free Chevrolets. Them damn Saudis would eat them damn free Chevrolets up. They would come over here, and they had dealers,
which was basically a Mitsubishi Eclipse with bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say those were across one of those program deals.
Yeah.
These
So,
were
so was the Eagle Premier, which was basically a Mitsubishi. Starts with a D.
The Galant.
No, not no D. It starts with a D.
D.
Diamante or
Diamante, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
little slice of early Japanese luxury.
Yeah,
It would rust out in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
The
He's
thing back
down.
then, some of that shit would, was kind of dependable. I mean, you just had to know that you had to do the timing chain or whatever in 100,000 miles, but the shit would rust out from under you.
Mhm. Oh yeah, his audio, his internet's gone.
Yeah, it died on him.
Thought it was me at first.
Ask Mothman if you still like the Ridgeline.
I
Love
tested one of his Eagle mirrors years ago, and I think it's so fucking weird because there's a button, there's a bunch of buttons that moved with the stock of the steering wheel, like all your like controls.
The guy worked,
and actually when you tilted the wheel, the gauge cluster inside the behind would tilt with the wheel. It was so weird.
Don,
you done till you're cutting in and out.
yeah, you should refresh or something. You went robotic or worse.
One day, the guy I was working for, he had a Volkswagen thing, and he dared me one night to take it to a car show. He had a '68 Valiant convertible. Yep. He always took to car shows, but I had to work that Saturday, and by the time I got off work, he done got drunk. So he said, well, I dare you to take that doggone Volkswagen thing down there and see what it does. So at the car show, so I went down, I took it, drove it down there. I parked. It was so damn ugly. I parked it, and I walked away from it. I didn't sit at the car anytime anywhere around the car. And then they started giving out trophies. Well, here I am. They had to make a special class to put the damn thing. It was, I think it was against four of the vehicles in it. I mean, one of them was a damn old Cadillac, some kind of fucked up Cadillac, and one was a 3-wheel motorcycle and something else. I don't remember what else it was against in that class. But here I come up with the first, with the runner up in that category, and so I called a man up that owned the car. He said it was about 12 o'clock that night. I said, I'm bringing it home. He said, oh hell, you take my car all the time any damn way. Just keep it. Just keep it to tomorrow and bring it over. I said, no, I'm bringing home the trophy. And he said, you better come right by. You better stop by here on your way home then. I mean, we hadn't cleaned this car up. We hadn't done anything to it.
Yeah.
And it was so damn odd that like I said, they didn't know, nobody know what the hell it was. So I wanted I wanted a little plaque. He had never won anything with his little Valiant, but I mean,
they were cool little rides.
But he took my damn my little plaque I won off finishing runner up.
Yeah, of course, it's his car, man.
He said it's my car. I said, yeah, but it was my $5 to register it in the damn show. He said, I don't care. He said, that's my plaque. And up until the day he died, he kept my plaque. I mean, he took he ended up having other cars that won a lot of a good many trophies and stuff. But he took my plaque and he never would give it back to me. Well, his wife, after he died, I was still helping him, him work on cars and stuff. So when he died, his wife asked me, what did I want out of anything Otis had? I said, well, first off, I said, I want my little plaque. That means more to me than any damn thing else you got in this house. I want my plaque. You know, she told me to get what I wanted at the shop and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I went out there and got tools and stuff I wanted at the shop. But I told her, she said, did I want it at the house? And I told her, I said, all whole shelf full of trophies. I said, I want this one little plaque right here. She said, it's yours. Didn't you win it? I said, yes, ma'am, I did. She said, well, you know, Otis just what he was so proud of that one little trophy. It wasn't funny. So, I mean, but I got it hanging on the wall right here in the house right now, where I got one. It was kind of on a dare that he dared me to take it to the car show.
Yeah, because he didn't think he'd do anything.
Yeah, I mean, but that was the main reason I wanted it. It was because it was a surprise to both of us that we actually won something with that car. So.
I'm actually not surprised though, because it was an oddity. You didn't see that many of them.
Yeah, there aren't many of them to begin with. So
yeah.
That's what earlier we were talking about, like the Fieros and stuff like that. There was a few different variations that like kind of snuck out of that company. Like there was a Fiero that had like a big hood scoop on the roof, like a big air breather. Like you didn't see too many of them. There was different ones. Like I said, I had one for a while, and it was just good. I mean, I'm 5'8". I don't know. I was probably 210 pounds at the time, but my brother, he's like 6'5", and he fit in it pretty decent. I mean, there wasn't nothing in the way. It was a good, fun little ride. Now I was jumping it and doing all kind of stupid shit with it, but it was a good basic little. I said I always had basic shit, you know, just like to save a couple of bucks on gas, even when gas wasn't that much, because you go on a road trip with $50 in your pocket back then.
Yeah, like I said, I was working at a Chevrolet Pontiac dealer at the time when they come out, and those were good. They were fun little cars.
Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, it wasn't a fucking race car, but you know, it had a little look to it, but it was fun.
Well, I mean,
like the Del Sol, the Honda Del Sol.
Yeah.
Little.
Oh, those things are tiny.
Little sidewalk car.
Yeah, but I mean, the MGB. I mean, the MG you couldn't give away, but the MGB model, those were fun little cars. They wasn't that fast. They wasn't anything super special about them, but those little sons, they'd take them away from you when that time you drove in the damn gates of the damn car auction too. Those were little cars that would. I mean, they were fun little cars to drive. I drove it all the time. You know, I mean,
that was just the British factor. You know, everybody thought you were some kind of like royalty or something. You're riding around a little British sports car, even though it was I don't know, ran pretty good. But when something happened, man, you'd be hard pressed to find anything to fix it.
Yeah. I mean, that was those big. He was a Shriner. The guy that I'm talking about was a Shriner, and every year he would buy some kind of damn convertible to go to the Shrine convention. Okay, well I wouldn't, but so I'd end up being his chauffeur whenever we went to the damn Shrine. So, I mean, he one year he bought a Volkswagen thing. The next year he bought a damn Corvette ragtop. The next year he would buy some kind of convertible. I mean, one year he bought one of them damn 98 friggin' Oldsmobile with the whole, you know, it was like a damn land yacht that drove out. But he had to have him some kind of convertible to go to that Shrine convention.
I think it was the Cutlass Sierra they sold as a convertible, 2-door convertible.
Yeah.
Oh, there was even a K car, the Aries or whatever convertible.
Yeah, the Aries K made a convertible.
Yeah.
And also the Dodge 600 was the
The
K car.
Geo Metro, they had a convertible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those.
Hell,
they-
even they even had convertible Yugos.
Oh Lord, that would be real fucking safe.
Well, I had a friend of mine that got his sister got thrown out of the T-tops on Trans Am one night. So I never did like T-tops at all. So, but I mean, the convertibles though, I would have to go because he had a place in Myrtle Beach, and the Shrine Convention was always held whenever it was held at Myrtle Beach. I would end up going and be his damn chauffeur because I wasn't drinking at the time, so you know it was fun getting out there watching and walk up and down through there with all them damn Harley bikers. And it was Harley Bike Week down at Myrtle Beach, always the same years at the same time of year. So I would sit there and I would walk up and down through there, and them Harley guys would get on the bikes and rev them up and get on the other. And when the cop try to walk down there to catch them and make a noise, they'd cut it off, and somebody on the other end of the damn line of Harleys would crank theirs up just to keep the daggum cop running back and forth.
Let's see, Miss Peach is the Yugo wasn't the only one that had the spare tire in the hood. Subaru did it too for a while.
Yep, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
And the Subaru and the Subaru Brad had
Superior had the spare tire in the hood too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but there's no motor there.
That's true.
But yeah, the Subaru did it. Who remembers the Subaru Loyalies? Who remembers those? Before
I don't remember
Subaru was
that.
always all-wheel drive. It was a little four-wheel drive, four-cylinder that was front-wheel drive. Yeah, they were called like a Subaru Loyalty or something like that.
Can't picture them.
Let's see here.
Was it kind of like a little station wagon?
No.
The only thing I remember, Subaru had the Samurai.
No, that wasn't Subaru. That was Suzuki.
Suzuki,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember the Brat, and that was about the one like the Subaru I can remember. But I mean, I guess you could say I was born and raised through some of the best car years there ever was, and we definitely had the best bands, best music and stuff like that. So,
Well, yeah, that's always to the area you grew up in, you know.
yeah. Jimmy, you grew up kind of in the same era I did, so I mean,
Yeah, you know.
I mean, we had all the big bands, the AC/DCs, the
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
else,
You know,
you know.
back
We
when you
had-
could actually go to a concert without fucking breaking the bank.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Captain and Tennille.
Yeah.
Sonny and Cher. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Partridge
Oh.
Family.
Oh, and don't forget the freaking what the hell they're freaking Donnie Marie.
Oh yeah.
And I truly grew up on Lawrence Welk. So
We all did. I think that was on Sunday nights. That was the only damn thing you could watch for an hour at least. So, oh man.
The only thing I'm jealous was Benny Hill.
Benny Hill, yeah, that was good stuff. You know, I didn't appreciate it so much then, you know, because I was young, but I really wish we could still watch it, you know.
That's my granddad. He watched it religiously, and I'd always stay up with him.
Yeah, exactly. It's about the only time I got to watch it was at Granddad's, because
Well-
my mother wouldn't let it be played in front of her. you
Well,
know?
it was Saturday afternoon. You watched you watched
Hee-haw.
Hee-haw was Saturday night, but
What was that?
but so Soul Train where they played that soul music and
Yeah, that wouldn't have been played in my house.
soul music, and then you watched then it was Hee Haw on Saturday night, and then Sunday was Lawrence Welk. So I mean,
yeah. Well, we didn't watch much ER in my house. No, and none of the Soul Train either. That would not have flown with my old man.
but I mean,
Well, yeah, he was born in the 30s, so yeah.
Anyway, that Subaru was front wheel drive. It was just a domestic sedan.
Uh-huh.
But the Legacy is what replaced it.
Those Legacies are actually fun to drive.
Like I said, back in those days, though, I guess that damn little Rampage was probably one of the most fun cars I ever had. I mean, yeah, I drove Corvettes, I drove Camaros, Z28s, the Firebirds, and the Trans Ams, and all that stuff. Because but the funnest car I mean, that little Rampage, that little son of a bitch would run 80 mile an hour all friggin' day, and wouldn't even sputter back at you. I mean, but I wish they still actually made those, but
well, that's
it
the
was
thing.
hard. It was hard.
I think about that all the time. Is you had kind of like my theme for the evening was you had all those basic transportation rides, man. You just go. And
yeah,
now everything's so fucking overpriced, and it's all the shit that I really don't need or want.
Yeah. Like you don't need fucking half the fucking electronics.
No.
Oh no, none of the electronics.
Yeah, almost none. I don't mind Windows. I don't mind, navigate. I don't need navigation. I don't. You know what I mean? It's
no navigation. I don't need it to hook up to the internet. All I want is a fucking radio and a fucking heater, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't even need power windows, to tell you the goddamn truth.
Yeah, I don't.
AC
I have no
is nice.
problem with roll up.
AC is nice, but
like who remembers this car? These were cool. This is another one when you tilt the wheel, the gauge cluster inside the dash would tilt with the wheel.
Well, I went to, you remember when Nissan first were the first ones to come out with them talking cars?
Yeah.
Well, me and Daddy was down at the car auction one night loading up a load of cars, and there's this black guy that was loading right beside of us, and he said he come out and run out. He jumped in the car. This is about 3 o'clock in the damn morning. We was all fucking tired as hell. And all this. None of us had ever seen one of them, and his load actually had one of those cars, and I'm over there setting up the ramps because I knew what kind of car Daddy was fixing to put up on the truck, and so I'm over there adjusting the ramps. He started hollering at me. He said, "White boy, come here. Please tell me this damn car ain't talking to me." I mean, I said, yeah, it's talking to you. I mean, it said the keys in the ignition, the doors ajar, or whatever else. But I mean, we were all tired as hell out of our freaking minds, and none of us. I had seen the commercials on television about this car, but I had never actually seen one in person. He said, but he started hollering. He hollered at me across the lot there, and I run over there. I thought something happened to him, and he started hollering at me. He said, "This damn car talking to me." I kind of think it was. I kind of think it was because back in them days, the Black Beauties and all that stuff were rampant, and were West Coast turnarounds were kind of a big thing back in them days, because from Thursday night till friggin' Monday or Tuesday, you was flat rolling. But I mean, but I mean, it was so funny that now that I think about it, I mean, I'm probably about 12 years old, and at this time, and this guy's just started running over to me and hollering, saying, "This car talking to me! This car talking to me!" And it tickled the heck out of me now that I think about it. But but there's been so much changes to these daggone cars nowadays. I mean,
man, I don't need sensors to tell me something fucking wrong. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't.
What?
I drove a damn semi truck for 20 damn years. I don't need a fucking backup camera to back up a pickup truck. I mean,
no.
Well, and anyway, Daryl was talking about having one of those cars shaped like a wedge. The Subaru was one of those wedge cars.
Yeah.
That I posted. The XT. Those are a cool fucking car. They were so weird. They were so weird that they were.
It was like one of the first all-wheel drive cars.
Yeah, that's how Subaru. That was Subaru's claim to fame when they
first come
Yeah,
out.
if they could just make an engine that doesn't need a head gasket every fucking 80,000 miles.
Yeah.
Anywho, I'm gonna bounce and go fire one up.
All right, there, Jimmy. I'll be over in a little bit.
All right, man. Be good. Get y'all later.
All right. Thank you for coming up.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I put it in the wrong place. Let me get back over here to the comments. I'll drop the link to. So if Peaches wants to come back in, thank you everybody for coming and showing up, and we're gonna jump off of here. And if anybody wants to still live stream, then Jimmy's fixing to start up on the stream. But other than that, we're gonna be sitting around talking a little bit after the stream if y'all want to pop in. But we'll talk with you next week.
Later.